Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of the Hartlepool United Road to Glory career mode. Two things to get out of the way immediately. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's most likely not gone up at 8 p.m, which is when I like to upload, but it probably won't have gone up by that time. So I apologise if it's late out of the gate here. And secondly, I know there was meant to be a rebuild yesterday. I'm aware I was meant to at least part one, or maybe even just any of Valencia's rebuild yesterday, but I was feeling like shit, and I still don't feel great today, but um, I'm going to go for it, and we'll see what happens with this today. So basically, what I'm going to do is we're going to win all 6 games. It's a little spoiler now. There's no point in me hiding it. There's no point in me saying anything otherwise. We're winning all 6 games. There's a 100% win rate in the title for a reason. Um, but that's kind of how it is. Bear with me, guys. But yeah, so basically, it is another episode of this favorite career mode of everyone's. I'm kind of just trying to sort out some stuff in the background at the moment. I'll try and do that when we're going to a game. I'll kind of do the intro, everything from last episode, everything from this episode, and I'll get on with what I need to do real quick. But as we go in today, we've got Walsall at home, Mansfield away from home, Northampton at home as well. The league champions. I've just realised I've put 100% win rate in the title, and we are against the champions today. So, I maybe like to take back that to whatever it is, 5 out of 6 win rate, I guess, whatever that is in percent. I don't remember what it is. Crawley at home, Morecambe away, and then Newport away. So realistically, we're going for that 100% win rate. And if we go for 100% win rate, there is a caveat here, a caveat. If we do win every single game today, up until, is it Newport? I think I just said Newport. After that, there is 8 more games. I'll do all of them in one episode. One big fucking stupid episode if I win all today. So I throw a double in me. Blood said 100% win rate. Blood isn't like that. Yeah, well, you know, stranger things have happened, alright? Stranger things have happened. So if you didn't see the last episode, we did not get 100% win rate. A 0-0 draw against Salford in the playable highlight. That was the episode before. So we kicked off last episode with 5-2 loss to Gillingham, but that's okay because they're in the top kind of echelon at the moment. They're in the automatic spots. 3-3 draw against Colchester. A 1-0 loss against Swindon, which I believe was playable highlights. A 2-1 win over Forest Green, which will absolutely take to the bank. A 1-0 loss to Sutton and a 3-1 loss to Crewe. So that is where we is at on those particular things. But I mean, 100% win rate, it's not impossible. For this team it is. For anyone with ability, it probably ain't. Man is setting himself up for failure. Yeah, absolutely. But, you know, if you don't dream big, you're not going to get to where you want to be. So, hypothetically, if we did win all the games today, we'd be on 57 points, which would put us in second place. Now, I'm not taking that for, obviously, for granted. I'll happily take second place if every other team loses their game, which is mathematically impossible. But, just stranger things happened. 83.3% win rate. Yeah, I'll take that, honestly. 5 out of 6 ain't bad. I'm calling this episode the 100% win rate anyway, just for clickbait reasons when it goes on the YouTube anyway. Vladimir just jinxed himself. Yeah, well, we'll go for it. You don't know if you don't try, alright? So, that's how standards are looking. 18th plus, and I'm trying to remember what else I need to cover. I usually have like a big intro thing, but I've forgotten what the big intro thing is. Of course, we did sign a new striker in January, Jean-Paul Sarr. We need someone who can actually put the ball in the back of the net, and he did on his debut, and then he didn't. And what I didn't realise when I first scouted him was he has low attacking work rates. So we're going to have to work on them and hope that he becomes a higher work rate man. Are you on work rates? Oh, okay, he's on poacher. That'll increase his work rates and his shooting ability. That's fine by me. That works for me. Alright, for that team, it isn't. It's about the lad holding the controller that won't let that happen. You know what? Alright, sometimes you just have to believe. But to end last episode, I didn't finish the recap. To end last episode, we did lose to 24th place. So that's kind of a setback. But Crewe, who are 24th, played like they were fucking first, and it was so stupid. If you've not gone back and watched that game, I advise you go back and watch it and see what pain I went through and what rant I went through at the end. But we're coming in optimistic, happy. Everything is going for us. The world is our oyster. 100% win rate. And if I get 100% win rate, I will do an 8-game episode. I'll play every single game as well, I should mention, on the next episode, which will be about fucking 7 hours long. But, I mean, it could be funny. So, up first then, 6th place Walsall. So, they are firmly in the playoff battle. We are firmly not, but we need to be. We are a nice, cool 10 points off where we want to be. So we'll go into that and hope for the best. I think I read the news. Hat-trick for, yeah, he fucking destroyed us. Whatever. League 2 player of the March shortlist. We didn't have anyone nominated. Bogle for Newport, Fox for Northampton, Gordon for Barrow, and Kaylor Dunn for Mansfield. And Gordon got that for Barrow. There's a Hartlepool Rodriguez going for big fee claim, which ain't going to happen because he's an exciting prospect. And I'm happy to put the fucking time in with him. So today, I hate to, burst everyone's bubble, but I don't see us losing, to be honest. I've never lost, and I never will. There's some very unhappy players here, but they're just gonna have to grin and bear it. Because if they don't want to go out on loan, then I don't know how to fit them into a team. So what worked last time in Sar's debut was Howell and Rodriguez, but the problem is every fucker in this club is left-footed. And I wish there was a drill where you could change their fucking preferred foot. Like if they were a 5-star weak foot, like Roberts, I could put him on the left if I wanted to, or something like that. But it just ain't happening. Win all games, I'll send you 100 quid. Oh, you know what? I'm holding you to that. Although if I lose any, I'm not sending any back. I just want to make it clear. I'm not sending 100 quid if I lose. There's no like back bet here. Just make sure the squad is as it should be. I kind of want to use Anderson at some point. I'm going to whack him on the bench. He's a left-footed right back. But the reason I've done that is because we've got Sutherland at left back. And we've also got, where is he? Patterson as well, who we'll need to rotate in at some point. We've got plenty of players, just not plenty of skill. And that's the issue here for me. But to be honest, 6 wins doesn't seem impossible until we actually play this video game. So Duncan in goal, Sutherland and Moffat as the fullbacks with Sutherland as the captain, Contreras and Galloway as the centre-backs, Cochrane and Mills, the centre midfielders with Cochrane a bit further back than Curtis Mills, the Welshman there, Palacios off the left, Roberts off the right, with new signing Jean-Paul Sarr, who started off last episode on his debut very well, but then kind of tailed off towards the end of it. So hopefully a renaissance. I'm not going to judge him too early. He's only been 3 games. So we will see where we get with that. And then Rodriguez will partner him at Victoria Park then. Put all the goal news on just to see what's going on everywhere else, even if it doesn't involve us. See, Jabu Tshabalala is always scouting every team in the league, just making sure there's nobody making the wrong move. Alright, so at Victoria Park is Hartlepool versus Walsall. I think I was going to playable highlight this, but I've gone and played it now, so that's just the way it is. I don't remember which ones I'm going to playable highlight, but we'll go through that as we go. I believe in your ability to win every game like an atheist believes in the divinity of Christ. Well, again, stranger things have happened. I don't make false promises. I only talk in absolutes when it comes to this team. I absolutely hate it. That's what I fucking mean when I say that. But in all seriousness, we'll do it. I don't see how it could go wrong. I'm just doing something real quickly. So if I'm not paying attention while the game loads up, I apologise. Have they gone 5 back? I wasn't even looking at their team. Have they gone 5 back? I was more just interested in my team. Alright, so done what I needed to do. Let's focus up. My phone doesn't want to respond. Right, sweet. I think atheists believe in Christ more than I believe he'll win all games, can't lie. Alright, guys. You know, when I win all 6 games, we reach the end of the episode, and I'm on 57 points in a firm playoff spot. I'll be getting 100 quid, and you'll be bowing down to me, alright? That's all I'm saying. If I lose this first game, I'm going to cry. Sutherland going to be the only 90 overall player in the league when you get promoted to the Championship in Season 18 of the career mode. Nah, I remember I made the rule. If we don't get promoted this season, Sutherland will move on. to where he belongs, which is a better league, to be honest. We've been blessed with him, really. Thoughts on the socio-economic state of the world and how it affects the level of shakiness your club partakes in? Excuse me? I don't have thoughts like that. I only think in simple senses. Big words confuse me. Curtis Mills, good tackle. Right, boys. That's a good start. Roberts. Rodriguez is there. Oh, fucking hell. That was an awful ball. Right, defending. I remember how to do this. I do remember how to do this. I want to go my right back. There we go. Okay. He's offside. We knew what we were doing there. Knew what we were doing. I think this kid Rivas scored 2 past me the last time I played Walsall, if I remember correctly. Beautiful offside trap there. Here, I'll translate. How big money make you extra bad? You know... Alright. Not to dumb it down that much. Mills. Roberts. I just see us, you know, going 6-0 today. And if we don't, then we don't. But if I don't believe, who will? Alright? That's what I'm saying. Mills. Can we get an option? I mean, Sarr's there. Sarr turns. Takes about a year to turn, like a JCB. Taking a fucking eternity. And Palacios doesn't release the ball and Riley tackles him. Oh, you fucking idiot Cochrane. By you idiot Cochrane, I mean you idiot Cammy. When I blame the players, it's really my downfall. Because their morale goes down when I yell at them. They're like, well, alright then. Good job, Galloway. Always rely on him. Apart from, I think, a couple of games last episode. That was for the left back. The left back is making the run. We've picked out Sarr. Now Sutherland. Best play by a country mile in his fucking team, by the way. Rodriguez is there. It's going to go to Sarr instead! 1-0! The win rate is beginning! Still too complicated for the lad. You know what? I didn't come here for abuse. I came here for support. Reading's mad overrated. Never. Well, I mean, Reading are quite good, but they got relegated this year. 100%. Scored a goal. 100% win rate is on. And it's Jean-Paul Sarr, the new man, who seems to want to prove himself in this club. 3 goals in his first 4 appearances. Of course, the first 2 came in 1 match, but we don't highlight that stat. Why would we? Why would we highlight that stat? There's no reason to. Just give him his credit, all right? Hutchinson for Walsall. They're on the back foot now. They're like, oh shit, this man is serious with his 100% win rate. My defending needs to be fucking studied by professionals because I don't really know what I'm doing. Sutherland's going to get booked, which is an issue, but at least we got the ball back eventually. You got to think positive. I just want to say as well, there's no difficulty change. I just want to make it clear. Just for the record, we're still in world class, and the sliders are still the same. I just want to make this crystal before. If I do get this, people say, oh, you turned difficulty down. I've got my backup ready to go. They're all still the same kind of thing. I've not overdone it with the sliders, and the Capu here have the same sliders as well. He backed off, forgot I had the ball, and now we've given the ball away. That was probably the worst time to prove it. I mean, I don't need to prove myself anyway. Why have I got nobody? Where is everyone? Good job, Contreras. Everyone just went on fucking vacation there. There was no ball to be played to anyone. Everyone just decided, I'm buggering off. We're defended here, but like, you know, you don't want to partake, that's fine. Oh, Roberts might be offside. Oh, Roberts isn't offside, but he couldn't shoot past the fucking barn door with a banjo. He couldn't hit water on a boat. If I actually have to send you £100, I'm generally going to jump through the screen and assault Jabu Tshabalala. Can't lie. Well, I mean, don't assault him. He didn't do anything wrong. But don't assault me either, for the record. Semi-pro can't fool me. Alright. You know what? Fair enough. Wake up early in the morning, Jordan. The early bird catches the worm. I know that. Wait, what a strike. Fuck off. That's a guy with minus shooting, I think. I like Roberts, but he couldn't shoot at all if he tried. Oh, fucking hell. There we go. Perfect. Defenders were all over the place, I guess would probably be the easiest way to put it. And we conceded. And it's all because of... let's review here. Why is Contreras going up? I guess he's blocking the passing option. I don't really know what to blame there besides myself. There's no real blame game to play other than me. It's a good finish as well. 1-1 here. We love these high-scoring games. We never get low-scoring games here because I have to score about 6 because they score about 5 because I can't defend. Don't you dare. Don't you tackle me. Not yet anyway. Give it time. Give me a bit of false hope and then tackle me. Bloody hell. There is absolute... Who am I meant to pass to? Fucking, like, there's nobody there. Unless I just keep passing backwards. Galloway's done well. And the pass is lazy, but someone makes it. Roberts. Wasn't for Sar. We'll go to Cochrane, who it was for. Palacios. Cochrane. Takes his man on. Takes a shot. Could somebody shoot on fucking target? Wake up early in the morning, he says it's nearing 3 PM. You don't know my time zone. I mean, to be honest, I never claimed to be smart, alright? Oh! No, sorry, you just took a fucking stupid touch, you cunt. Rodriguez. Oh, it works, we'll take it. We'll fucking take it. You know what, you can laugh now. You were laughing at me, you're not laughing now, are you? You might still be. There's probably a chance. That keeper's had a fucking shocker. But Carlos Rodriguez, I mean, he's not only passed it to Sar, but he's had it at the near post. It's come off his leg into the roof of the net. Carlos Rodriguez, the exciting prospect himself, got a bit lucky. But we take what we can get. Goals are goals. Michael Owen. I'm going to play the hair side for these lot. Oh, man, I don't know and I don't care. They can keep doing saves like that if it means I keep scoring. I feel like I'm holding LT to slow the cunts down. It takes a good business day before they actually slow down. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's not letting me Contreras. Thank God they didn't shoot there. Oh! Thank God. I'm just bad at the game, I've decided. Come to an executive decision. Been known for years, but I'm finally admitting it. Bruv, that Contreras passed to whoever the fuck it's meant to. I didn't even know who I was trying to pass to. I was just trying to get the ball away. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, Jesus. It's a good pass through, but an awful shot. The Cammy-like shot there from Knowles. Jabu's talking tactics. I can't remember who that is he's talking tactics with, to be honest. But he is talking tactics. Right, boys. 2-1 up. We've got nobody to pass to because apparently we've gone with 6 up front. I don't remember that. I know I've gone a 4-2-4, but the two are meant to, I guess I've got one attacking midfielder, but like maybe Cochrane could drop back a bit more. That'd be lovely. Oh, Sar's been absolutely folded. They play it for the gap. We're going to play it down to the guy left open. They play it to him. And, right, now, like, yeah, but also no. I knew I messed up with defending. Why is that going in? Why is that going in? There's no reason for it to found the back of the net here. Duncan should have this covered. The defending was abysmal, but my goalkeeper should be saving that. I'm confused as to why he's not. And it's not giving me a good replay angle, so I'm going to have a look myself. I want an explanation from this man. In a detailed way. It's a decent strike, but... I mean, just stretch a little further, mate. What's a couple of inches, you know? It's... fucking... like, it's literally there. Literally. He just has to stretch a bit more. Fingertips, literally. Let's finish that. Yeah, I'm just... I don't know. I'll accept defeat for the defending, but I'm a firm believer that the goalkeepers in this game are fucking dog shit unless they're against me. If I have to win fucking 6-5 every game to get a 100% win rate, then that's what I have to do. Alright. Not who I aimed it for in the slightest. Cochrane was right there, lads. Our defence are too far up. Oh, don't. I know what you want to do. Okay. Okay. I'm getting skill moved on in fucking League 2 and I've got no centre-backs. I've got no... I just... They're on vacation, for the love of fuck! Duncan's tried to header it. I'm going to have an aneurysm. This is game 1. He's done a good job there. But if he tried to header this to save it, I'd have been... Oh, mate. I don't even know what he's doing. The defending wall's all over the place. Again. And I'm realising quickly that I just can't defend. But at the same time, like... Where are they? I've not committed them all. I've maybe committed one to go into a tackle. And about the rest of them's like, oh, we'll follow one. Yeah, give me the fucking free kick. Give me the fucking free kick. Ref. I'll waste as much time as I can here. We're going to half-time 2-2. That's where usually keepers get worse every FIFA. I know. I mean, they've got better goalkeeper ability, which I guess makes it a little more sense. Maybe I should match mine with theirs, but I don't want to fucking, you know, play the goalkeepers too much. I want to kind of have it. Where's Contreras? Why is my 6'6" centre back not in the area? Oh, bugger it. Centre half. Towards Palacios. It's headed away because we don't have Tall Boy in there. You know what? Blow the whistle there. Contreras has decided he's not going to come forward for the free kick despite being a giant. 2-2 at the break. You know, good game for the neutrals. When I said the 100% win, I'm going to change that to 100% unbeaten rate if I draw, by the way. Make that clear. Both the goals were abysmal from me. I can't lie. But the second one I feel like my goalkeeper should be getting to. That's my only complaint about that. Harrogate 1-0 up over Sutton. Stevenage 1-0 up over Rochdale. Cambridge 1-0 up over the champions, or the leaders, Northampton. 1-1 between Burton and Newport. 1-0 to Gillingham over Grimsby. 1-1 between Crewe and Colchester. 1-1 between Wimbledon and Mansfield. Barrow leading 1-0 to Swindon. Forest Green 1-up against Lionel Messi's Salford City. Morecambe and Tranmere drawing 0-0 with Crawley and Carlisle playing out a goalless draw as well. All the goals happen in a Hartlepool game. Why has nobody learnt that? Why has nobody learnt that yet? We are getting... I'm not going to say it because it's not a politically correct word. I can't even. I'm starting all over the place. Basically, we're losing and we're getting a bit, you know, it's a bit one-sided. We'll leave it at that. 56 to 44. In terms of possession, 8 shots to 4 in favour of them, though, with 3.5 expected goals to 1.1. So we have the ball, but we just can't do shit all with it. I will say I have my best keeper in a long time right now. Keep in mind, he's 96 fucking rated. Well, I had a 92 rated goalkeeper last year, Carter, and you know full well who it is, and he's a dickhead. So, rating to me doesn't matter. I'll just have shit. I think I could get bloody Duncan to 96 rated, and he'll still dive over a ball that's going along the floor like a P-roller. So, Palacios, please. Good second half beginning here. First of all, I need my strike partner on side. I don't want to be picky, but I would like him to be on side. I know we're attacking, mate, but, you know, attack within reason. That sounds really weird. Moffat's done well, and we'll get thrown out of it. No, mate, you said win rate, no draws allowed. It's allowed if I change the title. Nothing stopping me. 100% playing rate after we lose. But oh, Jesus. Nah, I will take the foul. I pressed LT and RT, but I guess we ignore that. Didn't really need a foul anyway. So, ball over to nobody because fucking, I think it was many A's got in the way. Remember when we had him for a brief period before we had all the youth academy players in. He was on loan here. Was decent for like the 2 games he played, but of course he's a real player. Does not get to be here if you're real. Rodriguez is making a cracking run, so he decided to pass it to Sarr instead. Mills yeets it! Oh, for Christ's sake. Rusu, yeah, baby. I've never had a worse goalkeeper at high rate in my life. Oh my god. The only reason I don't replace him is because there's no one even remotely close to him in rating or in. I mean, I say in ability. The main reason I'm keeping him is because he can kick the ball up the pitch to my striker and get easy assists. That's what I really mean. Contreras wins this because he's 6'6". Okay. So my 5'10" centre back wins a header, but my 6'6" one doesn't. Noted. Sutherland trying to make anything happen for his club here. Rodriguez, please stay on side. How has it gone over there then? Perfectly bounced to the fucking Walsall player. Even if we don't get a 100% win rate, I'm still calling it 100% win rate. And clickbait could fucking be done. Tackle Sutherland. Oh, but you could bring it back for the foul, you... Poor kid in the top row, just got a concussion. Mills was just trying to give him the match ball, mate. He asked for the match ball before the match. So you're like, right. Right, counter off his free kick, boys, and there's no problem, right? I like Rodriguez as well up front, but I just wish he'd spend more than 70% of the game onside. On a real complaint with him. He's a good striker and all. Ooh! That could have been directed differently had Kid Sella got his head to it. Was me and the kid, you owe me 385,000 quid cash in hand for medical expenses. I'm hiccuping. I mean, I'll give you, tell you what, I'll give you fucking nothing. How about you give me money? Because you chose to sit there. Oh, I'm just a fucking shit dribbler. I don't know skill moves. And even if I did know skill moves, you can't skill the AI. That's my best. I'll flick the right stick about and just kind of... Whatever happens, happens. I've bottled it. Oh my god. That could have been risky. Can I get the ball, please? Thank you. Why is Contreras up here? Rodriguez! Oh, you stupid prick! Why is my centre-back Cam? No wonder I've got no defenders. They're never there. Roberts. Sar, please! Oh, you're the only one that can score a goal in this club, you absolute man. It's not really a big compliment, you absolute man, but he puts the ball in the back of the net, and that's what we've needed. That's what we've absolutely needed to take this Hartlepool side, maybe, in asterisks, into playoff contention. Quite more magical the ball is fit than you. To be fair, yeah. It's called a ticket sale. It's called buy it at your own risk. You know my shooting ability. If you're not expecting the ball to go into row Z, then like don't, you know, get a seat in row Z. Sutherland's done very well. I don't get to keep the ball though, despite the challenge. I've committed my 6'6" across, and he's done well. Substitutes to be made soon. Sar is one of them that will not be coming off because he's a fucking god. That might get through to Rodriguez. It was a bit of a risky pass to play. Didn't work out. But you know, sometimes it will, sometimes it won't. That's just the way it is. That's a heavy pass. Right, we'll make our changes then now. You absolute man. Sometimes I've got away with words. It's just crazy sometimes. You absolute man. It's going to go down in the annals of history. Bring on Wood. I like bringing on my Wood. Swap these two about. Bring off Cochrane. And I should bring off Sutherland, shouldn't I? I'm going to bring off Sutherland. Probably to the detriment of the game. Because Anderson is a right back playing a left back. But I don't want to lose him from a suspension. Even Dick at CR7 paid for kid's surgery because he clocked going to row H. Well, Jabu Tshabalala is a firm believer of you get things coming to you. So talk to Tshabalala about it. He'll make it right by giving you another fucking black eye. 2-0 to I think it was Harrogate over Sutton. We took the throw in again. We're just running down the clock here because there's going to be 3-0 at some point, and I know it's going to be 3-3 at some point because this game is a fucking joke and I'm bad at defending. A mix of that. But if we can get a fourth, then it won't matter. That's my thinking here. Roberts. Harry Howell. Out to, well, it was meant to go to Moffat, but it didn't quite make the destination because of the power on the pass. We're now back with 3 defenders. I'm not committing anyone because we're not enough people. Play it smart here, boys. Play it smart. That's not playing it smart. You've left him on side. I'll go hopefully into the hands of Duncan, but I've seen weirder things before. Why is Contreras on the... if he's fucking injured. If he... Oh... I just can't catch a break with these bastard injuries, man. Ramon Murillo was injured. Not really. Yeah, perfectly bounces to them. Got it. Understood. Contreras, no, Contreras, go back to where you meant to be. Good tackle, Anderson. Anderson, if you have a good little show in here, more time in the team for you. That's. Oh, I just want to play a ball over the top and have it go further than 5 yards. I'm a simple man. When I press the pass button, I want it to go where I'm aiming it to go. Just passing it around like prime fucking Barcelona. I'm defending like prime fucking current bloody Man United. Howell. I've aimed that for fucking Sar. Oh, I don't really know if I should get to take the left stick out my controller. And maybe think about not using it ever again. Oh, Galloway's done a dumb. It just goes through anyway. I've got Contreras in the path of where the ball's going to be. Good save, Duncan. He's keeping me in this. I say he's keeping me in this. We're 3-2 up. Right, Sar. Howell is making the move. You can pick him out. Oh my God! It's up there with, can't wait for him to turn 16 so I can use him. Mate, that's out of context. It was because of the youth academy. What way they say that? Calvin lad Harry Howell. I mean, speaking of Harry Howell, he's just maybe signed off his career like an idiot. That's the weak foot, but like, fucking hell. That's been sent into space. It's easier to score that. Good tackle, Moffat. We're not going to get the ball despite making the tackle, though. Keep it down their ends, fam. Get a fucking 90th minute equaliser, I'm going to cry. No. Don't actually, I was joking. Don't actually. 4 minutes of added time. Contreras, you're 6'6". I know you probably got some kind of... If there's a broken toe, I might actually just end the episode after one game, genuinely. I'm sick of that stupid injury. Alright. Ball's up our end. Harry Howell's asking for it. But Wood's just done that! Oh, I don't get it! The through balls in this... I'm going to fucking vomit if I fuck this up myself. Because it's all me at this moment in time. Great save, Duncan, please! Oh, no! Oh, thank God! Every game is a bloody war! I'm so shit, man. Prime fucking current bloody Man United who got there eventually. The brain goes faster than my mouth does. Oh, my mouth goes faster than my brain does. What was that? I'm not really sure. He's still under 18. This criticism is officially child abuse. Manifest a broken toe for him. Don't, please. If it's another ACL for Contreras, he's probably ended his career, to be quite honest, because, like, I can't keep... I mean, it won't be an ACL because he didn't get brought off. We won, though. We won. Logan Duncan can have my... Actually, we're not going to say anything like that in case he's underage. But Logan Duncan, impressive goalkeeping display towards the end there. And in fact, throughout the whole game, Walsall were peppering us with opportunities. We've smashed and grabbed it a little bit. Oh, a lot bit. Jesus Christ. 57 to 43 in terms of possession. 15 shots to 7 and 6.5 expected goals to 2.6. We have gone through hell. And we made it out the other side. Harry Howell may have just signed off his career with a shot like that. But Jean-Paul Sarr, the goal machine we needed, might be the goal machine that helps us get our way back on the right path up to playoffs. 2 goals and an assist from today. Contreras, 7.7. Defending, I mean, positioning defending-wise isn't bad. When I'm actually making the tackles, it's okay. But the positioning that I put my defenders in is an absolute nightmare. Roberts with an assist at 7.2. Sutherland with an assist at 7.1. And Rodriguez with a goal as well. 7 rating for him. How Duncan isn't man of the match after, you know, literally just bailing us out time after time. 8 shots his goal, 6 saves, 2 conceded. I mean, he should have saved the second Walsall goal, but I will forgive him on this occasion. ACL is a cutscene injury. Yeah, true. I'm just panicking in case he's gone for a while again. I don't need him to be gone for a while again. We're struggling as it is. Hutchison was man of the match for Walsall with the goal. Taylor Allen with an assist and a goal and an 8.3, and then the other one coming from Edson Rivas with an assist and a 7.7. Is there any Youth Academy players here or regens we could scout? Doesn't look like it. Well, 100% win rate still on. Sutherland out there like Cancelo. He's everywhere, man. He's everywhere. He's so good. Too good for this team. I think rightfully, if we don't get promoted, we move him to a team where he should be, really. Blake Anderson got a bit of time, and he actually did quite well in his bit of time, to be honest. Does that encourage you to try more young players? I'm not going to lie, mate. I don't think we've got a player over 18. Well, Rodriguez is 19. I don't think we've got a player out of his teens. Bruised shoulder, probably. It's a 5-day injury, so you're probably right, which is, I think, actually enough time for us to get him back for the next game, so that's fine. We've got a plan B. It's called McDonald. He's what Cancelo thought he was at City this season. Too good for us. Yeah, but Cancelo is thinking it. Sutherland is it. And Jean-Paul Sarr, absolutely fantastic from him. Could have asked more from him. Maybe a hat-trick, but, you know, we didn't pick it, as long as we're getting 3 points on the board. And ascending the table. It's fine by me. And what's most important, 100% win rate. I never said how many games I was playing. Bye, guys. Alright, up next it is Mansfield. Player injured. Yeah, bruised shoulder for 5 days. Rafa Contreras. Rob Clark. I wanted to loan him out for the rest of the season, but we can get him on a loan next year. And that's absolutely fine. We'll leave him to negotiate that. And that was quick, unless this is someone else. Which it is, I'm pretty sure. I just can't remember who. This one I loaned out last episode, but I can't remember who it was. Yeah, Jordan was a fucking psychic there. He knew the injury. Tomlinson, that was it. He's going to go out on loan to Sandhausen next year. Rob Clark, one of the whitest names I've seen. Might be the whitest name. Rob Smith, probably. Trumps that. Inbox message. Tomlinson will go to Sandhausen for the next year and hopefully develop like a tank. He's very good. I don't think he has a potential tag, but he is 61 raid, 16 years of age. And I know probably should have put McDonald out on loan as well, but he's so good. Balogun's there on loan as well. Kay's out. We've got plenty of centre-backs. There's no, we're not spoilt for choice, really. We've got 21 attackers as well, which we'll have to try and thin down to about maybe 7. Which will be a fun little exercise, but some good growth here. Munoz is one that surprised me. One I was going to move on, and maybe still might. As well as, where's the other one? Where is he? Fran Ochoa, where is he? There he is. He's grown into a fantastic player as well. And he was more needed kind of that loan rather than, like, he was good for us, but he needed that loan just to get him to that next level. So a win there opens the episode on a good note. Now I need to think which one I'm playable highlighting because I need to play smart here. Let's bloody go. Tshabalala's 19. He's Asian. Fucking hell. Alright. Yeah, I need to playable highlight. Should I just play all 6? Debating just to play all 6. Northampton, I'm going to playable highlight because if I don't, we're going to get battered. Let's use our IQ there. And maybe Newport as well. Or do we playable highlight this one? Because Mansfield are in 21st. I'm playable highlight this one. Executive decision. So we'll playable highlight these next 2. And then we'll play these 3. You're a playable highlight merchant. I'm not, because I wish I wasn't playable highlighting because we lose every time we do this. The 100% accuracy win rate is on the line here. And I'm scared. But anyway, we'll go into it for the second game. First though, news and the table. We've gone up to 16th now. Very healthy position. A little -6 goal difference, but that never hurt anybody. Sarr nets brace as Hartlepool beat Walsall. Sarr was in super form for Hartlepool United. Scored twice and helped his side to a 3-2 win against Walsall. Hearts lost. I don't really care about any of this, to be honest with you. And then the Contreras injury has already been healed. And it's painful that he's at his potential because he could have been something fantastic. And he still might. For the next couple of years anyway, he'll probably stick around. But I'm a bit pissed that some of these cunts have reached their potential already. Like, some of them I expect, like Conte, I never knew he was going to be high. I never expected him to be high potential. But Contreras, we didn't know because we got him off the free agents list. He's hit his potential at 72, which is a bit of a bollock. And Curtis Mills, who has kind of fallen off as of late. No surprise, but he's hit his potential of 70 with... I mean, Callum Cook has hit his, but he's a real player. And Humphreys, who I thought might be a good little mobile backup striker for a little while, he's hit 62. So we're going to probably bring in one of these back, probably into the first team. Probably Bernard. Arango could do a bit more seasoning, but he's going to be fantastic. He's the long-term project because his potential is fantastic. But we'll see on how that goes. Right, into the next game against Mansfield. We'll rotate the team a little bit. McDonald can come in for a game for Galloway. This might be a mistake. And Thomas getting very upset, so we'll put him in as well. And I suppose we'll give Vajeda a game, shall we? Risky business, but we'll do it. I don't really mind though, because it's playable highlights. It's kind of, you know, the lottery whether I get a highlight or not. And we'll go with that. Because Sarr and Rodriguez worked quite well together. Yeah, Yakumaki's goal was fantastic. You do have to go look. I would tell you. Free agent Mexican centre back I always see anywhere from 73 to like 85 potential. I say 85 because the highest I've gotten. Well, mine's 72. So I need maybe dynamic potential to carry him a little bit, and maybe he'll outgrow what we initially thought of him, and I'll keep him around for a few more seasons anyway, just because he's still a solid player to have at this level. Right, Mansfield versus Hartlepool, 100% win rate is on the line here. Duncan in goal, Sutherland and Moffat as the fullbacks, with Sutherland, of course, captaining the side. Contreras and McDonald today, the centre-back duo with Mills in centre-mid, Thomas in cam, Palacios off the left, Ojeda off the right with Sarr, and Rodriguez leading the line. If it works, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Hoping the bench is all good. I think it is. Goal news, doesn't really matter, but I'm going to turn it on anyway. We're playable highlights, so probably not get any. So, playable highlights then against Mansfield Town. The only reason I'm doing this is because they're 21st, but watch them pack me in. Court Lane, can't remember the real name, stadium. I will go Google it. We play the highlights. Just looked up, what a goal. Yeah, no, he's a fantastic player for MLS, really. And it's a very good goal. Don't mention Kenny to me. You're going to make me upset. There'll be another Walking Dead stream if you keep going this way. I will just refuse to play the game. So the problem is, with this 100% win rate, playable highlights could just not go in my way at all. So I'm not counting these towards the win rate. I think I've made an executive decision. Especially if they get a penalty, then I'm definitely not counting it. If they get a penalty and I don't. Alright, well, it's also a 5 at the back, innit? Just give me a point here and we'll take it, I suppose, maybe. We'll see. Some proper balls in the MLS. League gets club, it's got some balls. It's got some fantastic players. Some of them play for Atlanta as well. One, obviously, that first comes to mind is Almada, who we signed in the Man United career mode. Didn't really get a lot of time with him because I rage quit the career mode, but maybe in rebuilds to come we'll use Almada. Right. Here we go then. Playable highlights. You will do me good. You won't do me dirty. Right? Smile. Enjoy the game. Okay. I didn't check the stadium name, but we'll just forget it because I can't bother now the game's starting. Mansfield versus Hartlepool. I should probably know it because we did this last year. Right. Oh, you see what I mean, bruv? The first thing! I said they were going to get a penalty. I hate this game. All my homies hate this game. Kaylor done. Oh, he's put changing the title now. Changing the title before it's too late. Title's getting changed. What's the fucking point, man? Do I get a penalty? Well, next highlight better than me getting a penalty. Or having words. If they get a second penalty in a row. Oh, we're in the second half now. Hartlepool solo run. Cool. Sarr. We need Palacios to continue his run here. Lovely job, play. Right, if you're going to give me a goal, that's fine. I guess we'll take it. We still need another one to complete the win rate. I thought Palacios wouldn't shoot in time. I was about to yell at the prick. But he has shot, and he has scored. And the penalty, there should have been a penalty. Well, it probably should have been a penalty. I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway. Hartlepool attack. Come on, boys. Come on. Please. Palacios. Into... Oh. Not professional, but that doesn't look like Sarr, does it? I forgot Sarr was Peruvian. Oh, fuck off. Why is it brought on Maxwell at centre-back? Why is it brought on... you know what? I lost it. I've lost it. I've lost it. The 100% win rate was a lie. The cake is a lie. Why is he brought on Maxwell at centre-back? I've got a fucking... Oh, he's on at right-back. Why is he on anyway? Oh, makes this game being shit and me being shit does not really help anything. Ajeda's been brought on. Wait, did I start Ajeda? I did. Look, they're just gonna fucking all surround me now with their 5 at the back bullshit, man. Cochrane. Palacios, you better be onside. Referee. You better give him the free kick and not the offside. Alright, good. I don't really know what I'm meant to do here, because they're just going to defend it. I'll just knock it off there. Galloway. Whatever. You don't know if you're not trying it. I hate this fucking game, man. Well, we're going to lose the fucking win rate because Playable Highlights has decided to dick us down. Good. That's going to be it, isn't it? Yeah. What a game. What a game. 100% win rate. Gone. Lovely, thank you, Playable Highlights, for that. That was really good of you. You give me a fucking one chance, really, to do anything, and I've taken it. They get a penalty, of course, 5 minutes in. I said they would, and they did. That's 50-50 luck, really. I can't get it the right fucking way every time. And then you leave me with a slow right-back to try and catch up to the fast striker. I mean... Well, yeah, you keep your 100 quid, because this game's a fucking piece of shit. I hate this game. There's nothing more I could have done there with the highlights I got. I'm trying to pass to a player and it goes... Like, we'll just do a little discussion here. Would you rather A, pass it to the player who is marked, or B, pass it to the player who is unmarked? Because the game always picks A. Fucking bollocks, man. 8.8, 8.5, and 7.1 for their best players. Oates got the 8.8, Caleb Dunn got 8.5, and Law got 7.1. Palacios got 7.8, Sarr got 6.7, Cochrane got 6.5. It's another L, but again, like, I fucking knew it was going to be. Hate Playable Highlights. I lost the most forgettable team in English football. I know. Maybe should have just played it. But I didn't expect them to get fucking penalty 5 minutes in. Bollocks, man. Absolute bollocks. Albie Holmes goes out on a loan deal to Derry City for next season, with Rob Clark's deal going through to Bastia. I'm still calling it 100% win rate. The clickbait can fucking go on. Ramon Murillo is back as well, thank God. Another striking option. And Holmes' agreement goes through to Derry City. I can't get fucking playoffs when the Playable Highlights are literally just bending me over and fucking they can't. Maybe I just don't do Playable Highlights next season. Some of these players looking aight, some of them not looking as aight. But we keep an eye on them. Recommend a scouting plan of technically gifted in Ireland. I don't think I'm going to do any more scouting this season, because the squad's full and the youth academy's full, so we're just kind of leaving it for the season. But next season, I will write that down and we'll go for technically gifted in Ireland. Got a World Cup Golden Boot winner out of it. How the fuck do you get Ireland to the World Cup? Oh, lovely. We're against the champions next, or the champions elect, because they're going to be the champions, aren't they? I don't see how they're not. They're absolutely monumentally clear. I am going to playable highlight it because I don't want to get absolutely smoked, but they're 10 points clear of the game in hand. I don't see anyone stopping them. And yet now we're only 8 points off the playoffs. I mean, it's not 100% win rate, but it's still doable. It also does mean I don't have to do an 8-game episode as well, which makes me so much happier. 100% win rate, Ronaldo in League 2, gone sexual, you won't believe what happened next. I mean, the Messi in League 2 is enough. If Ronaldo's fucking ventured his way across. Yeah, I'm gonna check, see if I can get clickbait out of it. Even more clickbait. Where is he? Where is he at? The big man himself. Still at Al Nasser. Great veteran. And then, of course, Lionel Messi's plying his trade in League 2. As he usually does, you know. He's going down quite quickly in ratings, so it might not be as effective. And that's probably why Salford aren't in playoffs either. Right, up next then, Northampton Town. They're 30 points ahead of us and probably on their course to winning League 2. I want to play this, but I don't want to get absolutely fucking spanked. So we did beat them last time, though. One of the 3 losses Northampton got have come from us. That's all I'm saying. I mean, I can't really give... yeah, I want more from this team, but I don't want to give a negative answer because the morale's already not there. Another win, I hope. We'll go with that one. I went like a 6-year youth scouting and free agent locating spree after I got a national team job. Ended up scouting a kid with my last name and the name I was ironically thinking of giving my IRL son. It's perfect. It's like it was a sign. You have to do it now. Maybe the lads have blown it. I mean, the lads have. We're not getting automatics. I never wanted automatics, and if that fucking bollocks me up in my job here for the season, I'm gonna be fuming. Alright, gotta go. Hour drive on the way. No worries, mate. Have a good day, and hope I entertained you to this point. If I didn't, then I don't know what to tell you. How you approach the game. Of course you won't underestimate them. They're top of the league by 10 points, bro. It's like underestimating Man City when you bloody fucking Man United. Hilarious as per. Well, I mean, if the pain is other people's gain, then I guess I'm doing a good job. But yeah, enjoy your day, mate. Right. Hartlepool versus Northampton. Before we go in, let's take a look at the news. I don't really want to. Carabao Cup champions. I wonder who they're going to be. Oates nets in Mansfield 2 win over Hartlepool. Oates managed to grab a goal in Mansfield United. Mansfield Town's 2-1 win against Hartlepool United. Player of the tournament of the Carabao Cup is Raheem the Dream. He's got a special something still. And, of course, who else? I mean, it's like... we're against Spurs. No wonder, that's a free fucking cup win. Team of the week, nobody from either Mansfield or Hartlepool. Team spirit slumps at Hartlepool. Why? I wonder, maybe it's because we're fucking shit. And Northampton hope to claim victory this time. They probably will. Player of the month for this month. We don't have any nominees again. Kim Jong-woo for Cambridge United. Allen for Walsall. Page for Gillingham. And Gordon for Barrow. And Mills happy with Hartlepool. Done a little interview after we lost. Curtis Mills has spoken publicly about his enjoyment playing under Tshabalala. It's great to play for the club and for a manager who has faith in my ability and picks me on a regular basis. I wish you were showing your ability, mate, because you've been fucking wank recently. I'd hate to be in a situation where I wasn't getting games and had to just watch the lads from the stands. So long as continue. I just need to keep my decent form going and trust the manager will keep picking me because of it. Well, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you're on a bit of a slippy slope here because you've not been doing great recently. We'll give you this game, but if you do shit, I guess it's playable highlights. We can't really judge you off of that. But in the next full game, we'll give you a chance. And if you do shit, you know, we've been moving some stuff around. So we're at 17th. Thing is, it does look bleak because we're at 17th. But again, the gap between us and Crawley is only 8 points. And even though we have a game in hand, and the game in hand is against Northampton, we'll still keep the dream alive. The 100% win rate has gone down the Swanee, because of course it has. Playable highlights made sure of that. But it's still doable. Not the 100% win rate, but the playoffs are still doable to reach. So, up next then, a slaughter, a one-way slaughter here. Put the best boys on here. Howell, is he a best boy after that miss? I'm going to say no. We're just going to have to go all out, boys. Go the best we can here. And don't bring on... You know what? I'm going to have Maxwell on the bench. We're going to bring Anderson on because he's actually decent. No offense against Maxwell, but I couldn't really do anything with him with that goal. If it was someone faster like Galloway or... how fast is Maxwell? 70. Yeah, like it was any of the other back four besides Contreras. Probably had that. I should have just slid through him, really. Should have slid through him. But I couldn't reach him to slide through him. Anyway, we'll go to this next game then against Northampton. Duncan in goal, Sutherland and Moffat as the fullbacks, with Sutherland captain in the side, Contreras and Galloway the centre backs, Cochrane at centre mid, Mills, Cam. Oh my god, my voice went a little bit there. Give me a second. Palacios left wing, Roberts right wing, Sar Rodriguez up top. It is going to be playable highlights because I don't want to put myself through a Northampton destruction. If they only beat me a couple of goals on the playable highlights, I'll take that rather than 8 in a full match. So playable highlights against Northampton is Hartlepool United at Victoria Park, hosting Northampton Town. And this is really the only way we're going to get a result against Northampton because we were lucky. And I don't know how we finessed our way to a 1-0 win the last time around. We stink. If we could do the double over the league leaders, that would be mad. That'd be like... try to think, who's a mid-table? That'd be like Palace doing the double over City. Two-1 win here. Here's open. Are you going to give me a penalty this time, pretty please, playable highlights? It probably will, and it'll guess where I'm going to go. Should win the league by default if that happens. 100%. If we win against Northampton again. We've beaten the league leaders twice, honestly. We'll just swap places with them. I think that's fair. Well, I mean, there's two chances here. Oh, they're not going 5 back, are they? You're fucking champions. Use the champions mentality. Don't be bitches. I need to start looking at their team. They're not going 5 back, okay. But Tapia could probably just drop back into a 5 back. I need to start looking at their team instead of just looking at my team the whole time, because I know what my team is. I need to start scouting a bit more. I don't think I put the goal news on, but that doesn't matter anyway. Right, boys. If we could beat Northampton, we can beat anyone, right? Because these guys are 10 points clear of the game in hand. If we lose Northampton, then it probably adds up. Give me a penalty inside 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking for. You're giving it to Mansfield. Why can't I have one, you know? And don't give it to Northampton on pain of strangling myself. First highlight. Corner Hartlepool. We're going to play this around. Play smart. I would like to get on Contreras' head, but there's no guarantee, so we're just going to call it close. I believe this is Marius Thomas coming in. No, it's Curtis Mills because Marius Thomas isn't on the pitch. I saw the bleached blonde and assumed I'm an idiot. Rodriguez didn't want to run there with you. Took an extra touch more than I wanted. And there's the penalty for Northampton. Conway. He's going to go right as well, ain't he, the bitch? I'm going to go left though still. Oh, this game's going to fucking send me off a cliff. Bloody penalties for every other team apart from me. Do I get a penalty yet? Crossing opportunity. Just pass it in with no mistakes to Sar here. Just pass it to Sar. Close. With it! Oh, you fuck. I don't know what happened there really with the attack because it didn't even go to the correct place. And then when it went to Sar, he turned around backwards. I'm not really sure what thinking was there. Good save, Duncan. Oh, we're into the 67th minute now. We've missed half the game. Lovely. Alright. Right. I just wish Contreras would be in here for this. There you go. A bit taller anyway. Rodriguez is in. Not quite Contreras. McDonald! Oh! Fuck's sake, we're going to lose to a stupid penalty again. Duncan's been a great goalkeeper. He's better than fucking Conte by a country mile. You're a good play it short, aren't you? No, you're not. You're a good play it in. Sutherland's too small to win the header. Duncan holds on. And that's it! Lovely! I want to fucking... I'm not doing playable highlights anymore. Next season. Next season, playable highlights are gone. I'm not doing them. I'm getting fucked over him. There's no point. I'm not doing playable highlights because it's a fucking joke. They get a penalty. Oh, there you go. Win. Nice. Where's mine? I'd rather play a full 90 minutes and lose than lose to that. Now, losing to the... I want to get this just straight, by the way. Losing to Northampton, I have absolutely no problem with. But because it's a bastard penalty, there's a bit of an issue there where I don't get anything. I get 2 corners and a free kick. Or 1 corner and a free kick. I don't even... I just hate this game. 8.9 for Conway. I believe he was the one who scored the penalty. 7.9 for Burge and 7.9 for Guthrie. Our best player was Clement Bernard. Goodness knows why he was on the pitch, but he was 6.6. Anderson 6.6 as well. McDonald 6.5. So all 3 substitutes, or 3 of the substitutes that are brought on, are the best players today. 59 to 41 in terms of possession. 11 shots to 7 and 3 chances to 2. Robbed of a point. Yeah, robbed of anything because this game's a bloody piece of shit. How does this game want me to get to play? I guess playable highlights. I'm probably cutting them out the episode next year and maybe slimming the episode down to 5 games per episode or something. I don't know. I'm not doing playable highlights anymore because they're just shagging me at this point. Logan Duncan's happy to be getting the first team chances. You're doing well, mate. And Sutherland's upset that we're not going to win anything. Damn right we're not going to win anything. The game's fucking taking the piss. He's up to 75. Well, might as well enjoy our last months of Sutherland because there's no chance we're fucking keeping him after this season. I'm vexed. I've got 3 more games to play. Thankfully, they're all full games, but I just every time bloody penalty. I knew that it was just going to go wrong with the playable highlights, and I was right. 100% win rate is well and truly gone. Another loan deal going out. Got to buy him back down the line when you're in a higher division. Oh, absolutely. Once we hit Prem, he's coming back. We'll give a fuck. Whoever we've got, even if he's a world beater, Sutherland's coming back. There's no way I'm not bringing that man back to the squad. Albie Holmes out on his loan to Derry City in the summer. I don't know why they're doing the fucking exits now. I suppose because they know they won't play till the end of the season. Holmes' position change option is that Albie, Big Alb. I think he's going to a winger, wasn't he? And if he turns out to be a good winger after this development plan change, then we might keep him around. He is definitely a winger, it looks like. Goes from 54 to a 54. Lovely. You know what? What's the point? Better attacking stats, but my god, does it want to give me anything this game today. Player chat. Harry Howell wants a game. Mate, I will give you the game, but if you fucking shank it wide like you did in the first game of today's episode, I'm not responsible for my actions, that's all I'm saying. So we're back into 18th. 2 games that I had more or less no control over, but it was my choice, I guess, to play the playable highlights. So I guess technically I did have control over it. But at the same time, you know, like, penalties. They get them, I don't, you know? It's fair, I guess, except it's not. Right, let's just calm down, relax. We've got 3 full games to play here. I can't believe we lost a Crew. I'm still mad we lost a Crew. I'm a shitter. Like, they're 17 points behind 23rd. And we lost to them. Right. Well, 10 points off the playoffs with 11 games to go. It's still very much doable. If this game wants to, you know, help me do it, that'd be fantastic. Alright. Crucial Conway goal seals Hartlepool defeat. Conway's crucial last goal helped his team seal a win against Tshabalala's men. It wasn't really a crucial last goal. It was the only goal. It was 12 minutes in and it was a dinked penalty. It's not like it was, you know, Ballon d'Or worthy or Puskas Award worthy. Whatever. Team of the week, we don't get anyone, and they get John Guthrie. I don't know what he did. Salford City's Lionel Messi getting in there as well. What's the future for Holmes? Well, loan apparently, because we already loaned him out to Derry City. So probably that. And Alan for Walsall gets player of the month, even though he lost to us in the first game of today's episode. Remember, the nominees were Kim Jong-woo for Cambridge, Alan for Walsall, Paige for Gillingham, and Gordon for Barrow. I come into these episodes every time, try and have some kind of, some happiness, some, positive vibes. And then I win the first game, and I'm like, alright, we're on to a good start here. Then Playable Highlights walk in. They come in, and they buy, it's like they buy you a drink, but they put shit in the drink. And it just all goes to shit. Literally. Right. Up next, Crawley Town. These guys, I believe, are in the playoff race. They're in 9th, so winning against these guys would help us massively. We've got some tired players. Mason at left back, Gordon at right back, and Veet in the midfield. So attacking those areas is probably the best. Curtis Mills will have one chance to prove himself here, to prove he still deserves to start. Cochrane as well, because I'm happy to rotate if they ain't going to fucking play well. Beyond that, I don't really know what to change. I think we're going to go like this for this one. Harry Howell did want the game, and Sarr is the only one who can put the ball in the back of the net. So we're keeping him on, obviously. The rest of this, I think, remains unchanged. Sutherland's now at 75. He is... I think even if I do make it to League One, which is highly unlikely, I think we do need to move him on, don't we? He's too good for this club. Which is painful, but we'll give it a go. Without him, I suppose. It's just going to be... I'm going to have to ask for a lot of money. We're going to get a lot of money. We're going to get some decent youth scouts in. Try and get some good players. Duncan in goal, who has been fantastic today. Obviously, he's let some in, but there's not much you can do when it's literally a penalty they're being given on a dime. Otherwise, he's been a very good goalkeeper today. Sutherland at left back and captain. Moffat right back. Contreras and Galloway centre backs. Cochrane centre mid. Mills, Cam, Palacios off the left. Roberts off the right. With Sarr and Howell up top. Here at Victoria Park, it is Hartlepool versus Crawley Town. Put the goal news on because this is a full game, and we will manoeuvre into it and hope for the best. I mean, if it's 100% win rate of the games I've played the full 90 minutes of, then I'll take that. If I can win these next 3. Obviously, it probably won't happen, but belief is a powerful thing. That being said, Jordan does keep his 100%, £100 even. Hundreds on the mind. Right, let's just forget what we've gone through there and think ahead and try and snag a playoff spot by some miracle. Autos are well and truly gone, and whether that costs me my job or not, it might be the way it has to be. But you're asking for too much too soon, boys, in the board. It might be 3 seasons in League 2, but that's okay, because if the 3rd season means we're going to go up, that's absolutely fine. I'm just going to take my socks off. So if I don't play straight away, taking my socks off. Looking forward to seeing what that messy lad from Salford will do in his career. Decent potential. Wonder what his potential tag is. I don't know. Young, bright player that signed off the youth academy. Could be anything. Anything from full potential to not full potential, I guess. Probably potential to be special, I would say. Pretty good from what I've seen of them. Did score past us, but we did beat Salford, so I don't know what that means for them, to be honest. Sutherland cuts that out. Right, boys, let's focus up. Moffat is making the run, which I respect, but then again, we don't have a defender back now because Moffat's made that run. Try to commit to a tackle, hasn't worked, and we've got no right back. So they can probably walk through down this left hand side, which we're probably going to try and do. Yeah, it's exactly what they're going to do. I love knowing what they're going to do and not be able to stop it immediately. We've got it eventually though with Galloway, who he is going to be a man to watch throughout this career mode. Hopefully one I don't have to sell on. But honestly, with the performances we're putting in League 2, we might be here forever. Galloway, good tackle. Cochrane keeps hold on to it. Yeah, Northampton have just buggered off now. I mean, it took a penalty to beat us, and we beat them the first time around. So I don't think we had the worst record against the champions elect. But at the same time, I would have liked a bit of something in the last game from my point of view. Good save, Duncan. Didn't really close it down too well. We'll take the corner there. Or even though it's not our corner, but we'll take giving away the corner. It's not been a bad episode all in all, but if it hadn't been for penalties, we would have got points from both those games. Just annoying to think about. Mills with a block. It's going to be a throw in. They're going to go here. Oh, they're not. It made sense to go there. That's probably why I blocked it. Cochrane is not going to get to keep the ball here, because why would he? Contreras needs someone here. Flip back to Duncan, he can boot it out of the pitch. Not exactly where I aimed it, but it's away for now. Tilly for Crawley. They're going to be a fucking bastard, Crawley, because they always are. Greenwood. Why are they one-touch passing like Barcelona, man? Like, fuck off. Off it, close it down. We won't get to get the ball back, though. Does get it a second time. Is still not allowed to keep the ball. Oh, do you know what? I can't be fucked. I can't be fucked. I just want to have the ball for longer than a second. They're pressing me. I can't move. None of my players are there to play it to. And then they just fucking win it off every tackle. I tackle and don't win it. They tackle and do. And how that's gone in the near post needs to be investigated. Duncan, mate, you've had a good episode. But I've got to fucking quit. How? Oh, for fucking Christ on a bike, man. If only my players would do that. My players shoot in the near post, either put it off fucking target, or the keeper actually saves it. What's it like on a keeper that's good? I wouldn't know. Well, I wouldn't know. Duncan is good, but I mean kind of consistently good. Okay, you know what? We always like a setback. We've had about fucking 600 of them, and that's just season 2. Roberts into Mills. Sarr. And now it's back to Howell. Intermediate equaliser. That's more fucking like it, boys. That's more fucking like it. You want to score on us? We'll score back. What fantastic play from the boys. That's what we're capable of. When the game allows me to play how I want to play. Sarr holds it up, lays it off to Howell on a play, and if he misses that, he's gone on the next bus to fucking anywhere else. But he's finished it superbly, bottom left, and it's 1-1. As soon as Crawley scored, we score back. We needed that setback to send us into motion, which is kind of annoying, but I'll bloody take it. That classic Crawley Town build-up play, tiki-taka style, you know, yeah. It's that gameplay that's got him into, you know, a very low League 2 spot, just passing around like prime Barcelona. Fuck off pressing me every fucking time. Like, I respect it because you want the ball back, but give me a minute to think. I just want to be able to... Oh, you fucking dickhead, Cochrane. That's not even where I put it. Oh, he's just turned me. Those classic League 2 step overs from Dom Telford. Read them though. Howell is taking the heaviest touchdown to Mankind. They win the ball back off the first tackle. Bet. Cracking save from Duncan after Contreras didn't close down quick enough. Ball bounces straight back to them though. Sam Contreras will close down. Just like the ball to bounce to me sometimes, you know? Jealous. What is Mills doing? What's the audio doing? Is the audio fucking up for anyone else? Because it feels like it's fucking up in my ears a little bit. It might just be my ears. I think the control battery's mainly changing. I tried to do a run in. You know what? It could work still, except it... Yep, immediate tackle, of course. It bounces back to me, and they just get the ball back anyway. They call them 50-50s, it's really 100 to 0s. Maybe 90 to 10 if I'm lucky. They tackle Moffat, doesn't get the ball. Ball goes through. We get the ball with Moffat, and then we're not going to get the ball with Moffat. Third time, and it's going to end up being their throwing. I'm going to fucking throw a tantrum. I've already thrown 2. I'll throw another one. Don't get me wrong. Tantrums are part of this career mode because this game is fucking dog. Well done, Moffat. Yeah, fight that. You all to the goal kick, honestly. I can't get out my fucking half. I should have just launched that. Mills. Roberts is in, like, might as well be in a different fucking country. Got everything up perfectly, pass everything perfectly, just do everything perfectly like Crawley wouldn't do in real life. So it's good on your end. Alright, maybe just my headset then. No worries. If it's working fine on the stream, it's working fine on the stream, that's all that matters. Good save from Duncan again. Crawley been all over my fucking cheeks. I can't get out of my half. For love nor money. Since the equaliser, it's been all Crawley. They were like, alright, if you're going to equalise, we're going to try our fucking best to, you know, piss you off. Just do a good job. Galloway. Mills. Anyone, just block it. Good save, Duncan. I'm clarting this up the pitch just to have the ball in their half for a little bit. I don't even care. If it doesn't go to a player, I just need a break. Oh my god! Oh my god! Harry, please! Oh, Harry Howell! You're back in the starting lineup, lad. I was just kicking it away because I was sick of their fucking pressure. And we've got to smash and grabbed it. Oh, mate. What a fucking bit of pressing from Harry Howell. He got away from the defence. And according to Jordan, Harry is mass. And that's all that matters to us. What a fantastic little player. Hopefully that's him getting back into form. Oh, you meant massive. Oh, sorry. Oh, that was... I mean, that's what you get for being fucking... I don't really know if that's really any revenge, to be honest, because they've been good and they deserve a goal. But, you know, that's what you get for pressing so far forward that you forgot to defend a little bit. That goal kick from Duncan apparently caused all issues in the world. Mills makes a tackle, falls over. Moffat will get it away. We're going to try to go for it again, why not? Harry Howell knocks it to Roberts. Touch is bad. Nadeson's onside. Ote, they're going to play it in here, like prime tiki-taka Crawley. You know. Good attempt from them again, but a good save from Duncan. Duncan's putting in the fucking work today. Poor to concede the goal from them in the first place, but he's making up for it. I mean, they're easy saves, but the fact that the ball's not going into the net is enough for me because we've been absolutely destroyed here. And you got to feel that a second will happen. It's just a matter of when rather than if. I just want to go Contreras, it wouldn't let me. Oh, there we go. I wasn't Contreras, I think it was Moffat I was then. Good save again, Duncan. Boys. I love how we're soaking in his pressure and then just try to counter. I think that might be the move. I'm hoping that's not a long-term move because this is stressful. But till the end of the half, we'll fucking go with it. See where it takes us. Sutherland can't get the header. It's going to go into the hands of Duncan. You know what? We're incredibly lucky. Incredibly lucky to be up a goal. And incredibly lucky to even still be in this match. Harry Howell has found his shooting boots today, and that second one was genius. The way he just pressed and eventually found the back of the net. I thought he wouldn't shoot in time. I was about to yell at him for not shooting in time. But ultimately, he did in fact shoot in time. And we're 2-1 up when realistically we should be about 5-1 down. 0-0 between Sutton and Newport. 0-0 between Northampton and Gillingham. That's a battle at the top. Stevenage and Colchester drawing 0-0 as well. 1-1 between Harrogate and Walsall. 0-0 between Rochdale and Mansfield. Cambridge and Swindon drawing 0-0 as well. 1-0 to Forest Green over Burton. 1-1 between Grimsby and Tranmere. 1-0 to Crewe over Carlisle. 1-0 to Morecambe over Wimbledon. And a 0-0 draw between Barrow and Salford City. And I just don't want to look at these stats because they're going to be damning. We have been absolutely smash and grab merchants here. Although, to be fair, 58 to 42 in terms of possession, 10 shots to 2. The expected goals are the same, 1.6 to both sides. Duncan earning his wages in today's stream, absolutely. He's having a fucking day and a half. Can we hold on to this in the second half, or will we bottle it? I mean, I could probably answer you that before we even get to the second half here. Blood farted. Who farted? You mean me? I didn't fart. Unless you're talking about yourself, in which case, fair enough. I went, maybe. I don't remember. Short term memory, it goes amiss sometimes. Oh, Palacios. Why do you have to fucking cut it that far ahead of you? They're going to go down the right here. I know they are, but I don't know if I can stop it. Not if Sutherland, when I just leave him on his own, to his own devices, he fucks off from where I wanted him. Church picks it up into Cochrane. Howell's been fantastic today. Mills can get the ball through to Sars. Could be 3. On his weak foot, unlucky. Not a bad attempt, but not on target, unfortunately. Sometimes you just don't get the luck of the draw. We've had the luck of the draw for the first 50 minutes. We were due a miss. Sars just putting it not far wide, but far enough wide that it was wide. Not on target, unfortunately, is the point I'm trying to make. Moffat, compress. Moffat tried to tackle and then nearly fell over while trying to slide. Okay, bet. Sutherland! Oh my god. Oh. It was a... Yeah, you know what? It's a risk that backfired. I thought I could time that. I didn't. It is a penalty and a yellow card. I've got no fucking objections, but... Well, I've got a slight objection that it could be a free kick. This is the first penalty today that the game's deserved. Telford versus Duncan. Oh, save from Duncan. This man is on a mad one today. Just you watch. I mean, the penalty was shit, but Duncan gave it some drama as well. Don't you chip me, you little bastard. Look at that from Duncan. What a save. I can't wait till in 2 games' time he fucking lets in a load of clangers and this game's just forgotten. But he's having a fucking day of it. Duncan again! Oh, what a save! What a man! Harry Howell, just run this down the fucking line, mate. You got nobody on for you. Just keep going, mate. Inside to Roberts with very little power on it. Go on, Sar for 3! Oh, good save, a die. Hey, Duncan and me if he's 18. Age check. You're safe, he's 19. Eguez, I think it said corner for Ote on the left. Corner, Hartlepool. We're going to try and aim for the big man, but whether it hits him is a different matter. It hasn't. It's aimed for the smaller man. Harry Howell. Cochrane. Mills. So many players back now from the corner. We're just going to try and find a way through. It bounces away from Sar. Not quite nicely enough. But Cochrane! Yeah, it was never going to happen, but you got to try it. If they feel like they can attack now, it'll give us, it'll give them more attackers and us more chance to find another goal here because of less defenders back. That doesn't make any sense, but we're fucking going with it. Logic is a thing that's not here on this channel. Roberts towards Sar. It's going to bounce to nearly Howell. Didn't quite. Hence the nearly Howell. Galloway heads it and nearly falls over under the weight of the football. Cochrane to Palacios. Sar gets the space. Gets the shot. Gets the goal. 3-1 Hartlepool. What is going on? We do not deserve this whatsoever. But look at fuck, man. Logan Duncan. Oh, what a fantastic player. Harry Howell's been great. And Sarr gets his goal as well. That's 5 in 7, I believe, now for the young Senegalese striker. We are going up chance in the chat. I mean, playoffs, if the form continues like this, are well and truly on. And I think we're going to cut out playable highlights starting next season. Maybe even the end of this season, because they're just fucking me over. The problem is, if I do cut out playable highlights, I'm going to have to cut off a game or two of each episode as well. I just won't have the time. I'm kind of trying to leave like a 3-hour time limit. Sort of thing. Sometimes I'll go over, but that's not the end of the world. Commit Contreras is smart there. Now we can counter, except Roberts has lost it. I don't even know he's lost the ball. I've sprinted and it's just not sprunt. I know sprunt's not a word, just the record. And it is going to be a goal because this game will not allow me out my half again. I can't say it's undeserved. Because it isn't. I can say I'm a little bit annoyed at it though. I'm allowed to say that. Like, why is Contreras backing up there? Who's he marking? I don't understand my defenders when they go backwards to mark nobody. Close down the shot, fella.
Crawley Town goal.
Because the player changing his ass, it takes fucking 3 days to actually get to the player I want to use. Might be some big score lines here, but as long as we're on the winning side of it, I ain't fucking arsed. Oh, Harry. If we drop points here, as much as it deserves for Crawley to get a point, I'm going to be kind of annoyed because Duncan's had a game of his life. Howell try to find Sarr. It's a bit heavy for the Senegalese striker. One day I'll get a clean sheet again. I don't know when that'll be. Probably when I can learn to defend. Galloway. Good interception. Cochrane now out to Sutherland, who's still in a yellow. Completely forgot about that. It did lead to that penalty that they missed though. Go on, Howell for the Hattie. Or across to Mills! That's even more unselfish of Harry Howell. Oh, I didn't know if the pass was going to come off there because the touch was so fucking wank. But it's actually worked perfectly. We're back in the lead. 2-goal cushion. We were never out of the lead, but 2-goal cushion. Technically, if you want to talk about it, we were out of the lead until we took the lead earlier on. But Harry Howell making up for that horror miss a couple of games ago by putting in a class performance today. And I'm bringing Rodriguez on, but who for Chris Kamara? Because I don't fucking know. Sarr's been good. Sarr's a scorer, and Harry Howell is just a bit of everything. I think we're going to bring him off for Jean-Paul Sarr, though. Give Rodriguez some minutes while this side is popping off. We'll swap them across. Bernard can come in from Mills, because Mills isn't... I mean, Mills has been... I say Mills hasn't done much. He did just score a football goal. Maybe we'll swap Cochrane instead. And we can come on this side, because Palacios, I do like. So, a couple of changes. I think 3 in total, if I'm not mistaken. Then again, I never learned how to count. It probably is 2, actually. Changes made anyway. Just to freshen things up. 2 goals to the good. That doesn't mean we're safe, though. This game, it could still be 5-4 Crawley by the end of this. I wouldn't bet against it, to be honest. Even if Duncan is having a good day. Why is it switching my fucking left? There's no need for it to switch my left winger there. Just let Sutherland continue to do what he was doing. Auto switching sometimes really fucks me over. And then it doesn't switch when I want it to. It switches when I don't want it to. Right, Wood's got a bit of pace about him. Fresh legs, to be fair. Play it back to Moffat. Bernard. Mills. Howell. On for the hat-trick. Oh, cracking save from a dive, but Harry Howell has been unstoppable today. I really wish he's not going to... he probably hit his potential next rating goes up. Because his potential was not fantastic, but I really hope he can outgrow what his potential initially was. Because he's a fucking baller, man. Ball in from Mills. Should hit nobody because it just doesn't want to aim for the player I've aimed it for. Rodriguez, though. From the edge of the area. Oh! If I would have came. I think I just did. Sutherland. Bernard. Have to do some tactical fouls from the boys here if we're going to hold on to this. Contreras picks this one up. Get it away. What's gone into this team? I don't know. Playable highlights might have to go to the bin though, because that's what's fucking us over now. At the first part of this series, it was playable highlights. They were fucking saving us because we couldn't get anything with this team because they were so god awful. And now it's the other way around. Playable highlights is the thing set us back. Good interception, Douglas Moffat. And go again. What, like, I probably see nobody else has got the controller. Probably it's still me. That's a foul on Sutherland. We'll take a booking there, ref. And as long as my star man ain't injured, booking's all you get. You won't get a fucking left hand with your booking there. Again, I mean, he's literally jumped into the tackle. Might probably grounds for a red. And Apia coming on for Nateson. Both the goals scored for Crawley today by their number 10. And I believe the stats at the end of this won't look as one-sided as they did in the first half, because we've really brought it in the second half. And I think ultimately we probably do deserve this victory. Although if Sutherland's going to just not pass it correctly, then we might still concede one more. I did tackle, just for the record, in case you're wondering. How's that foul if he's running into me? Like, someone stop being a bitch. Good block, Sutherland. 5 minutes, just enough time for them to try and get into this. I don't know where the 5 minutes have come from, but they just seem to appear. Sutherland going in for a tackle. Don't want to have him sent off, please. Thank you very much. Wood. Rodriguez. We get a runner down the left. I kind of meant someone to pass to, but I guess Rodriguez is doing it instead. Like, Palacios, that's kind of your... I know we're 94 minutes in and you're tired, mate, but just one more run. Why is it... Like, I'm Contreras there, and the auto switches off when I'm trying to block the shot that's coming in. Can I get an explanation as to why that's occurred? So fucking stupid. The keeper's up, by the way. It's not going to matter. We can't counter off of this. And even if they do score, we win. So it's another 3 points to add to the fucking to the table. Do I have auto switching on? Because I might switch it off. Although sometimes it comes in handy, so that's probably the reason I keep it on. We're actually Contreras, so it's mark the goalkeeper. Galloway. It's headed away. Not fully away, though. Why would it be, you know? Too easy. Sutherland will bring it away, and that'll be time, ref, because we played 7 minutes. Thank you very much! Another win! 100% win rate if we don't include playable highlights. Well, Harry Howell, you might be a bit of a hero today. Not to mention, at the back, Logan Duncan, putting in a Buffon-like performance. Did let in two, but the two he let in. The first one, very questionable, but we'll allow it because he's had a good day today. Second one, good goal from them. We do win. And Logan Duncan deserves a bit of a knighthood, to be honest. It is a bit of a smash and grab, but at the same time, expected goals. We've got them. 50-50 in terms of possession, 15 shots to 9 in favour of Crawley Town, but a 4.4 expected goals to 4 in favour of Hartlepool United. Mean that it's probably should have been a draw, really, but I ain't, you know, who's counting when we're winning? 9 rating for Harry Howell, man of the match, absolutely deserved. No one else I could think of to get it. 2 goals and an assist, and a 9 rating for the Welshman. And another Welshman popping off today. I thought it was quite bad up until the goal. The game has told me otherwise. I guess he's been quite good today and maybe earns his spot for a little while longer. A goal from Curtis Mills, an 8.3. But this man, Logan Duncan, put in a goalkeeping display of champions. Did line 2, but we couldn't allow him that because he had 11 shots on our goal and he saved 9 of them. Jean-Paul Sarr continuing to prove why he was a good signing. A goal and an assist from the young Senegalese striker, with Palacios getting the other assist today, and a 7.5 on the cards. As for Crawley Town, their best player was Nathan, of course it was, because he got both the goals. Well, who else could it be, really, realistically? Brace and an 8 for him. Tilly, decent effort from him, it says on this game, but I don't know if I believe that. Not bad, I suppose. 7.9 rating. Vite in the midfield got an assist in 7.8. And OT with the other assist at 7.5. I just want to kind of take a look at the ratings here to see whether they really should be in this league. Then again, our ratings are quite good. We should maybe be doing better than what we are, but whatever. I want to take a look at the goalkeeper's performance, actually. Where are the goalkeeper? Adai. Okay, he's 57 overall, so it can maybe grant him a bit of a break, but 7 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 4 conceded. Did he have a better goalkeeper? Surely. I don't even know if any of those are goalkeepers, I'm going to be straight up with you. But 4-2 win. Bliss. 3 points back on the board. Maybe a bit more of a catch-up to go. Sorry, I was replying to a text. Great win and great performance from Howell. Could have asked some more from him today. I was going to say the big man, but he's a tiny man. 5'6". Might be a small player, but participates in a big way. Why has our morale gone down even though we won then, eh? We won, but they're unhappy. It's like, oh, dag now, but we used to lose. Pretty impressive 4-goal win. I'd like to say we controlled the game, but honestly, we didn't. Scoreline flattered us, 100%. I don't think we deserved a 4-2 win there personally, but I'm not going to fucking say no to it, am I? Message here. Harry Howell was happy to play. Well, he asked to play, and he was fucking dead on. I think he knew what he was going to do before he did it. I just hope he can grow beyond 66 or 65, sorry, whatever he is now. Because I mean, most of his stats now are getting to the point where, yeah, he's going to hit his potential. If I do target player, he'll hit it this episode. It's kind of annoying because he could be something special. Fran Ochoa, I can't wait to have him back, man. Him and Munoz. I guess Munoz as well. I don't really relish having a 6'3" winger, so I'm hoping on his spell out in Sandhausen, he's improved his shooting and we can move him to a striker. Because that would be a decent, viable option for him. But a 6'3" winger is not really something I want. Some good growth from Mariano Martinez as well. Roberts is going to have some competition. Because he's been good, obviously. He's showing great potential. He's growing quite well. But Fran Ochoa, exciting prospect before he left. He's going to come back a monster. Not to mention the fact that we have Martinez as well. And just to go with Fran Ochoa again, he started at CDM, 44 overall. 44 overall CDM when we brought him in. Went up, I think, 9 or 10 off his position change to winger. Kind of grew throughout the last season. And then on loan this season, he has grown massively. So he's definitely a starter next year. Players on international. Excuse me. Oh, we're not going to have... why? Do you not have better fucking centre-backs, Mexico, huh? There's probably better centre-backs than Contreras, right? No offense, Contreras, because, like, you're good. Just have a little, I'm going to have a little gander here. Because I want my man in the defence, and if I can't have him, then I'll cry. When I can't have him, obviously. Right. Country. Mexico. That's not the right place. Do you have any more centre-backs, no? Besides Contreras? It's a little gander. You got all these kids! All these... I mean, they're not cracking, obviously. Okay, maybe I see why you need Contreras. Most of them are in the fucking MLS. Free agent. France, second division. Yeah, okay, right. I can kind of understand why Contreras is going now. What my man defense? I do! Contreras is one of the fucking good players of this team. One of the good parts of it. One of the parts that makes me happy. Rather than one of the parts that makes me want to rip my hair out. So, I'd like to keep him around. He's in for the Morecambe game, right? But then he's gone for the game after? Newport. Yeah, he'll miss Newport. And he'll miss Harrogate. Well, How are we going to be next time? That's a deal for next time to sort out. Taking a look at the news then after that beautiful win. Howell next braces Hartlepool grab win over Crawley. Howell got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 4-2 win against Crawley Town. Nicol scores 3 against Newport. I just don't remember asking though, to be honest. Hartlepool must compete this time against Morecambe. What was the... Oh, we played these the first game of the season and we lost, didn't we? I don't remember the score though. 5-2. Ah, well. That's fine. Well, we'll look for revenge. The way we're going right now, it'll be 5-2 to us. Alright, Duncan stays in between the sticks. Moffat can stay there. Galloway. I mean, the back four kind of remains unchanged now, probably till the end of the season. No offense, anyone who is getting left out. And I mean McDonald more than anything because I really want him to work out. You know what? Fuck it. Stupid idea. We're going for it. Sorry, Galloway, because you've been good, but I want McDonald to work out. And has a Howell. He's hit 66. But you might have noticed something here. 66, and he hasn't hit his potential yet. So, I'm thinking maybe he's exceeded his potential. Poacher takes 75 weeks. Fucking hell, does he not want to shoot anymore? My target players are quickest. Keep an eye on that man, because even if he does hit his potential, I don't see why we need to replace him. Because look at those stats. 18 and 10 in 32 appearances. Bruv, he's on a mad one. I will have to edit the team again because I went off it. But that's okay. Howell may have to hold the bench today. Mario I want back involved. Sorry, Bernard. He still has a... I hope he still has a potential tag. In fact... Okay, I'm not brave enough to start him, but... We'll have him there. All these players need to go out on loan next year, man. For any chance of succeeding. Some very unhappy ones, and I understand why you're unhappy, because I'd be unhappy too. But at the same time, I can't really do too much. I guess Ojeda needs to come in sometimes. Put him on the bench there. -6, bruv. He's about to yell at me. He's like, ah, fucking cunt, why not give me a game? Right, we'll go with this. It's the team for Morecambe. We need revenge here, so we still need to go with a strong unit, except the only change is McDonald. Also, I guess Rodriguez is a change as well, because he's starting this time. Duncan in goal. Sutherland, captain, left back, permanent player on this side. Moffat, right back. I say permanent player on this side until summer. Contreras and McDonald, centre back partnership. We'll try it again today, see how it goes. Cochrane, centre mid. Mills, Cam, Palacios, left wing. Roberts, right wing, with Sarr and Rodriguez leading the line here at Town Park. They've got a decent squad. Some tired players, though. Can we take advantage of that? Probably not, because they're quite good. But I'd like to hope that we can. And I've checked the goal news twice. They're both on. Can we just get into this game, please? Last game of today for Rafa Contreras. He has been called up to Mexico for some international duty. We're happy for him, of course, but he's leaving us. A key part of the season, the prick. That's why Sutherland's the captain. He never gets picked for Scotland. Although, how? I don't know. Well, I guess Robertson. There's your answer. Robertson's going to still be the main Scottish left back. I mean, if we're looking at it through rose-tinted glasses, if we just take out the playable highlights, just ignore that, just make sure that we don't remember those, we're 100% win rate. Or if we are looking at the playable highlights as well, then I'd like to say that we should have had a point from each, and it should have been an unbeaten day. I'll stand by the fact that we should have had a point against both Northampton and Mansfield. Wasn't for the playable highlights giving them penalties, it would have been the case. But beyond that, it's been a good day. I mean, I'm a bit upset with some situations, but that's just the video game itself, I think. Duncan's had a decent day out. Harry Howell's proven himself again. Sarr seems to be the guy that we needed. And defence, when on its game, not moving so far up the pitch, but it doesn't need to be that far up the pitch even. Once the defence is in the correct situations, it's a strong defence. However, when the defence is in the incorrect situations, that's when it goes to bollocks. Let me try and play through the middle a bit more, because the wings kind of get covered quite well. And not always will my wingers actually make moves. Right. Wait. Oh! What a start, you bloody idiot! Morecambe done 10 men inside 4 minutes. Boys, if we fuck this now, I'm abandoning all you. Ten men from Morecambe for 86 minutes. Good luck, Seasiders. Then again, they might still... I mean, they're still probably better than us. They're Shrimps anyway, not Seasiders, just for the record. Anyone who doesn't know a nickname. And it looks like Palacios is wanting to whack this in. And I'm happy to let him if we get the movement from the players. Okay, that's on my fault there. Roberts. Oh, good save. Sarr keeps it in. Rodriguez. Cochrane. Oh no. That's what I mean. Okay, defence are in the correct places. Just don't commit them like idiots. They're probably alright. Stockton could be the guy to decide to give from Morecambe. I probably would have agreed had they not gone that 10 men inside 4 minutes. I mean, he still might score a goal because he's probably going to score a goal anyway. Everyone scores a goal past Hartlepool. We don't allow clean sheets here. But again, it's 10-man Morecambe now, so I'm more confident in my chances than I'm of theirs. McDonald off to Moffat. Does like a little bit of a run. There's our young Scottish wing back. Roberts. Rodriguez. Now, if he hadn't taken such a stupid fucking touch, he could have knocked it off to Sarr and could have been 1-0 up. But because of the fact that he did take a stupid touch... Oh, you fucking bollock. Right, McDonald's got that. He did take a stupid touch. We did not get the ball through. And thus we begin the attack again with Aidan Sutherland, who is very good. Way too good for this division. Palacios. Sarr. Mills. Can he create the space? Not quite. Tried to, just couldn't get into the next gear. That space for the opportunity. Moffat gets interception. Cochrane. Why have you passed it on your left foot, you fucking donut? Sarr. Mills. Roberts. Back into Mills. And the start of a bad day for Morecambe Cubs with Curtis Mills making it 1-0 Hartlepool. It could be a shit show. And the game, this game could have ideas of its own. So I'm not saying definitely we're gonna, we're gonna win this. But they're that 10 men, and we're a goal up, and morale up as well. Curtis Mills gives us the lead in Morecambe against 10 men. And maybe he's having a little renaissance towards the end of the season. Double figures now for the Welshman. I think he got double figures last year as well, so good goal scoring midfielder on his day. Just needs to be on his day a bit more. Nice its potential. I don't know how much more room we've got for manoeuvre with him. We'll obviously give him another season or two until we're in League One, or maybe until the Championship. But in terms of growth, he's not going to get better by much. Sutherland picks that pass out because it's poor, but then it passes to the wrong player, and it will be a throw-in to Morecambe. I mean, there was Contreras and Cochrane there. Cochrane was obviously in more space, so of course it had to go to Contreras. I knew they were going to go there, I just didn't know kind of when. Contreras clears it. Duncan had an eye on it just in case. Now Cochrane makes the move. Palacios. Remember, they're man down, so we've got a bit more space to work with on this side. Sar. Rodriguez is all the time in the world, man. It's going to be 2-0. Pause a bit. Work on called had like. No worries, man. We're in a very, very good spot in this game. 2-0 up inside 21 minutes because Morecambe are down at 10 men. You missed quite a bit. Good bit of play. So much room on that side to manoeuvre now because they've not even replaced the guy that got sent off. Rodriguez sliced at it a little bit, but it's actually turned out to be a really good finish off the weak foot from him. Where would this episode be without highlights? We actually would be in the playoff spots, genuinely. I think I'm going to cut... Right, so the idea would be cut the highlights out, but only have 5 games an episode rather than the 6. Which means there'd be a few more episodes per season. Or, I mean, keep the highlights, I guess. Sar, Rodriguez. Why? You know what? Sometimes I just need to be like, you know, studied for science. Why have I passed it there? Like, that's not even... I can't blame the game and say, oh, why is the game passed it there? That was me. That was... Okay, that was... Ah! Ah! I keep saying that was because it was meant to go to Roberts. And eventually got there and somehow was found the back of the net. This could be a cricket score. Morecambe have really fucked themselves here. Go with 5 and cut the highlights. Literally always get screwed by them. That will start, just for the record, that'll start from next season. I'll finish this season the way we're going. So from season 3, we'll go 5 games per episode. I mean, obviously we'll add up for league because it's 46 games, so we'd have to maybe do an extra game for the last episode. But again, cup competitions, maybe it'll all add up. But yeah, more episodes, full games though, no playable highlights. I think that's got to be the way we go because the playable highlights, I think, have probably done us over enough now. I think we need to just work with this team the way we should be working with it, and that's like this. Then again, a big part of this is cause Morecambe are down to 10 men. Sutherland closes it down. We go again. Oh, Jesus Christ. These guys are just hungry for goals today. I mean, Sar's an absolute age offside. Ball hasn't gone through anyway. I've committed Gutierrez like a fucking idiot. I can see it on my own head B at this point. Morecambe just try to get something before the break. Sutherland closes it down again. Nah, this man's actually too good for this. It's actually unfair for me to have this player. Aside from Lionel Messi, he's probably the highest rated in this division. I say it's unfair for me to have this guy. Salford have Lionel Messi. I think I should keep him until Messi goes from Salford. I'm joking for the record. Okay, Galloway and, Contreras and McDonald run into each other. Off the bar from Crawley. Nearly a goal back from Morecambe. Where's this team been all season? I don't know, but they're here now. All that matters is we're leading. Don't need to count the numerical members of each side because the challenge on Sutherland early on was a red card. I think they've gone with Stockton as a winger, which is interesting. I don't know if they have a striker, you know, because all 10 of them are in their own half. I think they've moved the sent off guy to striker, and they're playing without a striker. Call him Chelsea. Cochrane. Find a way through here, maybe. Nope, maybe not. Maybe they're just playing 10 at the back just to limit how many goals we actually score. Because that might be a smart move, to be honest. McDonald blocks it. Oh, what a slide to keep in! You fucking... Okay, I was going to yell at you, but you've actually intercepted it, so I'm going to continue. Oh my god. I'm just not allowed to keep a clean sheet. That's absolutely fine. That's absolutely fine. None of those passes went to the intended target. We'll let them have one because they're that 10 men. I say we'll let them have one. What I'm really saying is the game's let them have one because none of those passes went in the correct direction. And Duncan, maybe a bit of a weird animation there. Time we don't need clean sheets to feel good. (3-1) Hartlepool. They got one back before the break. They've celebrated like they've won the match. And honestly, I have a horrible feeling they're going to come back into this one, regardless of numbers. I mean, it's at the... Sorry. No, sorry. It's at the halfway line when you said 2 minutes, mate. Fucking good job, Contreras, to cover that. 3-1 at the break. Clean sheets are overrated, absolutely. Problem with doing no playable highlights is we'll never get clean sheets. I mean, we rarely get clean sheets from them anyway. But we'll never get clean sheets if I'm playing every game, because I just... Even if I defend, the pass will either go wrong or I just can't get the ball away and they press me for a goal. It's fine. 3-1 up though. We're going to have a positive vibes this one because we've been doing well and they're all start 10 men. 0-0 between Swindon and Rochdale and 0-0 between Colchester and league leaders Northampton. Looking at the match facts, 55 to 45 in terms of possession, 4 shots to 2 in favour of ourselves as well, 1.6, expected goals 0.5. A win that we should be able to get now, as they're that 10 men still for the second half as well, in case you forgot how red cards work. And we'll look at the challenge again at the end and we'll determine whether it was a red card, but I think it was personally. Poor pass, Sutherland gets it, but then Palacios can't get through to Sarr. Actually, a good interception from them this time. I never checked if they're playing with that striker. Should have done. Oh, yeah, yeah. Because I see Morecambe do those flicks all the time, to be fair. Stockton's offside. Just want to take a little look. What formation are they going with now? Oh, they do have... Where have they put the sent-off kid? Oh, they've just... Okay. There's just nobody right back. Okay, Palacios. That's your job the second half. That's, I mean, I can't really see because of Contreras' big fucking frame, but I don't know if that's offside. I think it's his trailing foot that's made him offside there. Cochrane. Palacios. Sarr, they've got so much space to work with. It's going to be a whitewash, boys. It's going to be a whitewash. There's so much space because they haven't replaced the right back that got sent off. And I understand they can't replace a right back. But put someone else there, for Christ's sake, or you're going to get absolutely run over here. Even more than you already are. Can't wait for these performances to disappear and you suddenly lose 6-3 again. Honestly, it'll happen. Next episode, bet you everything will go. Everything will go wrong again. I don't know how Rodriguez has scored that, quite frankly, because the keeper, I think, has just played dodgeball. Don't really care, though. Goal's a goal. And in a little bit, we'll bring on Harry Howell to have a bit of fun as well. Why not? He's out more than anyone, especially at that last display against Crawley, was it? Can I? Okay, so I might have even fouled you there, but I've still got the ball somehow. Corner Morecambe. Next season we're getting promoted. Jabu Tshabalala is building something special. If they keep me in a job, I don't see how we can't do it if we get the right signings in. It does mean if we don't go up though, we lose Sutherland, which is probably going to be the case anyway. He's very good, and very good means go out of League 2 and find a career somewhere else where you deserve to be. I mean, half the Morecambe fans have left already. If they were even filling the seats in the first place. But they knew as soon as they went down 10 men early, they're like, this is a waste of time. It's been right so far. You'll probably still get a couple more goals because this game just likes to give goals on the platter to the AI, but... See? Roberts nods it away. Rodriguez won't get there despite having the pace. Ball back in. Good save, Duncan, right at him as well. And Contreras will make sure it goes back to the Scottish keeper. Sutherland to Mills. No idea why I play it down this side, because the other side is the one where the centre player is. Roberts keeps it in, nearly trips over the linesman, and can't find Rodriguez because it didn't lock on correctly. So let's try and find Mills in that situation, which is silly, really. Ball in, I don't know where it's going, but it's going to Contreras. Cochrane. Palacios. Sar. Rodriguez for the hat-trick. I want to yell at him, but I can't. It's been a great day. A 2-year loan for Sutherland pretty much. We'll let him go into season. We'll get back-to-back promotions and buy him back. Honestly, we could just loan him out rather than selling him. Although I do want the money, so we'll bring him back eventually. If he like skyrockets to about 80 odd, then it might be Premier League before we get him back, and that's going to be a long way to go yet. But I promise you, he will be back. There's no way I'm not finishing the series without him. Wide there from Morecambe. There is no way that Sutherland does not finish where he started here with Hartlepool. We're going to give... You know what? We're going to do a double striker change. Murillo can get some time back on the pitch. And Harry Howell can come on and see if he can bag. I thought I was about to show the Rodriguez miss rather than these 2 goals. I'm glad I made the change. Rodriguez and Sarr making way then for Howell and Murillo. Ramon Murillo coming back from a broken toe, the dreaded injury. Hopefully, he'll be as good as he was once he went out, or when he went out with that injury. But we'll see. I know I said I'll probably start that 5-game episode thing, season 3, but I honestly might just start next episode just to give us the best chance. McDonald is a warrior. Howell is an idiot. I don't want to call him an idiot after the last performance, but stupid. Gutierrez. Offside, right? Right, I'd like to go back to this one. I guess we're just letting him have another goal. Has Gutierrez tackled thin air? Because I'm confused. That's a good bit of feet, actually. But I just feel like I should have had the ball back before this. Okay, Gutierrez just gets absolutely fucked up. Alright, cool. And then McDonald here. I don't know how I've not got the ball here either. I think I've outstrengthened him. I feel like I've outstrengthened him. But he's got around him, played the ball off, and then the coup de grace. Pretty sure it goes through the legs. Okay, it doesn't. Duncan, mate, Duncan, don't undo all the work that you've done. Yeah, can you guys celebrate being 4-2 down? They could have 10 men, they could have 9 men, they could have 4 men. They'll probably still get goals because this game's a joke. Sutherland, I don't know how he's picked this man up, and Duncan, I don't know how he hasn't saved it, but beyond that, the game will just give him goals. I'm so confused. Why is there? I think there's been a near posting for years now, and yeah, it never gets fixed. I'm not sure why. Any other streams planned for the next few days? Curious. I'm not 100%. Sunday, I can probably tell you no. Tomorrow, if I've got time, I'll do the rebuild I was meant to do yesterday. Those ones a ball back in midfield. Roberts. Play off to anyone. Ramon, shoot. I know you're just back, but mate, you don't forget how to fucking be kick the ball at the net, right? Jared's good tackle. But yeah, if there was anything this weekend, it'll be part 1 of the Valencia rebuild tomorrow. And if there's nothing this weekend, it'll be Hartlepool career mode again, once again on Monday. And then we'll go with the side series throughout next week. So Tuesday, Walking Dead. Or sorry, Tuesday, Rebuild maybe. At some point we'll do Walking Dead, I don't really know. There's not really a schedule, and that's kind of the issue. Good save by Duncan. They should have passed that across, really. Every time I try to think of figuring out a schedule, though, things pop up that I need to get done. And I can't really, you know, stick with the schedule. Okay, is it outside? Because if that is, that's fantastic play. Harry Howell scores again. In grinding Fall Guys any? I haven't won once this season. I played a little bit of Fall Guys with my friend on Tuesday? Tuesday's a question mark because I don't remember what day it was. But I did play a little bit. And we got 3 finals in a row in duos. And then he didn't want to play anymore because we kept losing the finals. I'll maybe do a Fall Guys stream tonight. So there's a potential of that, I suppose, as well. Keep an eye out for it. Don't know when that'll be. Probably around 8, maybe 9ish. I don't know. UK time. We'll see. If I even do one. If I do have another stream today, probably a Fall Guys one. I haven't made a level yet, but my mate's made a level, and my god, is it fucking annoying. I can't complete it. Sure, should win the header, but he's not going to win the header because despite being 6'6", apparently he doesn't win a header against the guy smaller than him. But he will bring it away. Why have Morecambe done better with 10 men than they probably would have done with 11? Oh, yeah, fucking Rodriguez. Kind of poetic, actually. So I'll wait till after this attack, though, because it could go anywhere. I said before this, we need to get revenge against Morecambe. They beat us 5-2 earlier this season. They put 5 past us and we put 2 past them. Now, I mean, I guess it's unfair because they had 10 men. But now it's the other way around. Harry Howell, please aim at the target that was quite clearly fucking, I think it was Mills. I don't remember who it is, so I don't know who it was. But there was definitely a guy there that could have been played to. And you've just decided, because we're right foot, I'm just going to fuck it up. Despite the goals, which probably shouldn't have come about anyway. McDonald and Contreras have had a good day, especially McDonald. I think he's been the better of the centre-backs, to be fair, today. That's a back pass. Referee. Okay, we're just going to... breaking the rules now. Alright, but... They might still get another one here, I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. I love that heavy touch there from Sutherland, where it doesn't need to be one in any particular realm ever. Palacios into Howell. Mills is asking it through. He's going to get it through. Out to Roberts for 6, maybe. Unselfish. But very stupid, because he's not aimed it for the fucking cunt. So I love how Roberts was nice and unselfish there. Aims it at their defender rather than fucking Mills. Palacios. Murillo. Can he get one back? On his return game. Nope, it's a good save. Moffat wins a header, but apparently it goes nowhere. I'm not really sure how that works. I'm going to put power on it, but that's fine too, I guess. Southern with the press. Oh, you bastard. Ball in. And that's full time. So absolutely. Revenge done. We lost them 5-2 at the start of the season. We beat them 5-2 here towards the end of the season. Goals from, I think it was Brayson Rodriguez, Howell, Mills, and Sar? I don't remember. Too many goals. Nice. Not sure if I'll be around going to the pub with some mates. I'll probably be out all night. No worries, man. If you can't make it, don't worry. Is this the biggest win of the career mode thus far score-wise? I believe you have a 5-1. But I will go check, because I don't remember. It's either this or a 5-1. We beat Colchester 5-1 last year, if I do remember correctly, but I will go have a little gander in a moment. So, looking at the stats, 51 to 49 in terms of possession, 9 shots each, but we were a lot better with our shots. 5 expected goals to 2, 5.3 expected goals to 2, and the scoreline's kind of turned out like that, so it's probably the right result, really. But I don't know if I'll definitely stream anyway. If I do, then that's what it'll be tonight. And if I don't, then Saturdays are maybe, Sundays are definitely not. Just for confirmation there. A goal and 2 assists from Ethan Roberts off that right side today. Ajer does not get in games, and there's a reason why. It's because Roberts is fantastic. Sutherland with I did yell him at the end as well, by the way, Roberts, but I do appreciate his effort today. Sutherland with an 8 rating, and just he's too good. I'm going to be so upset when we have to let him go. Because we will have to let him go. There's no debate about it. I think even if we do somehow scam promotion out of this season, I don't think we can keep him around. Rodriguez, 2 goals and an assist at 7.9. Sar with 2 assists at 7.5. A goal from Curtis Mills as well, 7.4. Howell with 7.4, as well as the goal on the day. As for Morecambe, Hunter got a goal at 7. Why am I struggling here? It's a 7.7 read, you fucking idiot. Sabisa with a goal at 7.6. Cole Stockton with an assist at 7.4. Apparently can beat Contreras in the air. So we're going to have to go look at him and see if he's taller than 6'6". And if he's not, I'm calling bullshit. Crawley with an assist at 6.8 as well. So decent from Morecambe for 10 men, I guess. But they went out of 10 men very early. And the fact that one of the 10 men got a 6 and the goalkeeper only got 0.1 more and played 9 is quite funny. Oh, are we lagging? Oh, we're good. Never mind. At Ripley today had a bit of a stinker. Shots on his goal was 7, saves 2, conceded 5. Duncan didn't do much better. 4 shots on his goal, saves 2, conceded 2. Not a great day for Duncan, but it didn't really matter because we just absolutely destroyed him anyway. May have been one of the best overall performances I've seen from this team with the career mode. Yeah, no, it was a cracking performance, and it was all thanks to this from Ryan Cooney early on. Red card. Let's judge the tackle. I mean, he's got absolutely nothing to the... hold on, does he get touching the ball there? Or is that Sutherland? He's like, please, please! But off he goes. There's the red card. See you later. Sayonara, fella. Lagged out for a bit. Is it fixed now? Because that'd be good. I'll get an instant replay on it just in case there's any doubt whatsoever. I paused it, but it's not going to... There we go. Alright. So, Sutherland gets absolutely clattered. I think it's Sutherland who actually gets the touch on the ball here. If it's the Morecambe defender, then there's a case for it not being a red. I think it is the Morecambe defender, you know. I mean, he's obviously gone through Sutherland first. Does get a touch on the ball. Maybe not as harsh as a red as I initially thought. That's a red through the back room, didn't get the ball. I guess, but he does get a touch after the fact, although I suppose it's after the fact. We'll take that anyway. It means that we can go and fucking celebrate another win. 100% win run without playable... If I didn't do bloody playable highlights... And even then, if the penalties hadn't come about, we'd be unbeaten today. I'm a bit annoyed. What was I thinking about leaving him out today? Well, you saw Roberts. I don't think there's any, like, comment needed, to be honest. Oh, I've made him more unhappy. Fuck off then, mate. Picked the wrong option, but right, fuck off anyway. Okay, the audio's going all crackly here in the press conference, in my ears anyway. Bit weird. Is it good on the stream end? Because if it's good on the stream end, I'll work with it. It ends up being a very comfortable 90 minutes for your team. Yep, lads are ruthless. Playable highlights saved me 100 quid. Bloody love playable highlights law. You make that bet again once the playable highlights are off. So for the press conference there, was it all... Okay, it sounds good on your... Okay, so it's just my fucking headset being weird then. I bet. That's fine. Is there a... is the game decided to do it? Oh, okay. Nothing... I thought something was trying to update then, but nothing is updating. So I don't really know what's going on. What I do know is it's another win. And, I mean, out with the playable highlights, it's actually been a very good day. If we win again, we don't get into top half. How far are we off playoffs now? 7 points from 9 games left. Can we do it? There's potential for it, but at the same time, I don't really remember our schedule. I think Newport are up there in the playoff race, aren't they? Yep, they're at the 7th play. Oh, if we beat Newport, that would help us big style. We'd go from that 7-point gap to a 4-point gap. Obviously, if other teams ended up winning, then they would fall out anyway, but still... That would really help us. And at worst, I think if my maths is correct, it'd be a 6-point gap with 7 games left. Or 8 games left. I mean, there's still potential here. Northampton are bottling it a little bit, you know. They still do it, but they're bottling it a little bit. But, can we... I mean, we might not get promoted for them, but can we actually make the playoffs? Rescue the season. There's 2 chances. I think we're a top scoring team. I just want to have a little gander at that, make sure. Since we brought Sarr in, we've been scoring for fun. Especially with that game. Yeah, we are. Joint second are Northampton, Burton, and Newport, I think, all in 59. So we are a top scoring team. We're not top conceding team either, which is even more special to me. With Crew conceding 82. We have conceded 70, which ain't fantastic, but it'll get better, hopefully. Salford making a push as well. Yeah, they're going for it, but they should really be in there already. I was going to check something, wasn't I? Was that our biggest win? That was it. Yeah, biggest win was Colchester in Season 1 so far. Biggest loss was Northampton, but we'd have to talk about that. We're still adjusting. Still very much adjusting. It's not the only 8-1 we've lost, well, but, you know, we're adjusting. We're getting there. You know, it's always up from here. We scored quite a few goals, but we did... oh, that's forever. Hold on. Season 1 was a bit of a shit show. We still scored quite a bit, but we also conceded a stupid amount. And then Season 2, it's been a little bit better, but not fantastic. We'll take it, though. 8-1 is mad. What's even more mad is it's not the only 8-1. I think there was about 4 8-1s last year. We still got 4 mil to spend that we can hold on to. Hopefully that'll go into next year's budget, though, because there's nothing we really need now. At least there is stuff we need now. We just can't get. And then once we get to the summer, which will be sometime next week, actually. Sometime, probably Wednesday or something like that, with Season 3. We'll have to decide what's going on with the 4 goalkeepers we've got. What's going on with some of these left backs, and especially what's going on with the winger situation. Because we've got an abundance of wingers, to put it nicely. 6 left wingers. 9 right wingers. It's a lot. And I think 9 strikers as well. 8 strikers. There's some I know that are going to go, including this man here. Because he's his potential. There's going to be a lot of outgoings. Jabu Tshabalala's managerial record is awful. It's his first job, alright? Give him a break. Yours would be bad if you were managing a team for the first time as well. Just put the faith in and we'll get there. Hartlepool triumph over Morecambe. Fans of Hartlepool United will have been even more excited by our team's victory over Morecambe, given their opponents had beaten them in their first league clash earlier in the season. Grab shock win over Morecambe with the season well underway and a pattern emerged, and it was something of a shock to see Hartlepool United emerge as winners in the league clash against Morecambe. When you get a fucking player sent off inside 4 minutes, it's not going to be really much of a shock, is it, to be fair? The game offered a compelling spectacle, and Hartlepool United fans stayed behind well after the final whistle to give their team a standing ovation. Rodriguez next braced Hartlepool grab win over Morecambe. Rodriguez got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 5-2 win against Morecambe. And team of the week, we've got Ethan Robertson there, Rafa Contreras, and Aidan Sutherland. More for us to come as Newport meet Hartlepool. I don't remember the score last time. It was a 3-2 win to us. Ooh, okay. I'm expecting a win then, isn't I? Big problem is, though, we are missing a man. He's representing his country, to be fair, but players away on international duty. Fine, there. How's that? Is that better? I'm putting him in the reserves, you fucking backwards looking ass game. Oh, whatever. On the wrong bloody page. Ugh. Let me do it in that menu. Why'd it have to be in this one? Fucking wanker of a game. I mean, Moffat is escaping Maxwell here. We'll give Anderson... You know what? We'll give Anderson a try in his actual position. Even though his actual position probably should be left back. But we'll give him a try. Cochrane can have a rest from Marius Tomas. Everything else is the same. We better give a game to Ojeda before he fucking combusts. I'm fine with it. We've got 3 very good strikers now, so it's really difficult. Don't really know whether to start Howell. Because Rodriguez was good last game. Sarr was good last game. And Howell and Rodriguez never really worked. We'll just keep it as it is, I think. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Can make a whole team sheet with wingers, start 11 with a bench and reserves. Fucking hell, I know, it's so stupid. Every time you put any on the scout reports, it always gives you fucking wingers. What we're going to do next year is we're going to be careful with our choices. We've already got technically gifted from Ireland that Carter suggested, and that could be a fun little one to do. Obviously, we'll take any suggestions as well. So ultimately, we'll see what we get next year. This win here, if we do win it, will not put us into the top half, unfortunately, crying face, but it will give us a good bit of a push further up the table. And I think the autos are probably gone now because it's kind of getting a bit of a distance. Burton in 3rd on 65. We are in 15th on 48. It's almost mathematically impossible. So if the game figures that out and crosses that fucking objective out and I get sacked, I will be punching something. The rest of these aren't even that bad. I haven't done the win thing. We got 4 out of 5 and then we lost. And then within 2 seasons, have at least one player from the Youth Academy signed the first season. Why am I struggling to read that? It's simple. We can do that next year. We'll get some players up. Honestly, as well, what we have next episode. Oh wait, we're still doing a game, ain't we? Never mind. I thought we're out. Why was the outro in? We still got a game to play. Completely forgot we were playing a game. But yeah, anyway. Newport versus Hartlepool. I was getting ready to outro thinking I'd done. Brain, wake up. Goal news on. So in this final game of today's episode that I remembered to do it, it's Newport versus Hartlepool. So I put goalkeepers on and got a winger law. Yeah, it's a bit silly. I'm just sat there talking, getting ready to outro. And we've still got our game to play. Bruv, it's Friday, alright. I had a beer. Too early to start drinking. The answer is yes, because I need to go out still, but... Sorry, but I have to run. Got ahead on my day off, you'll have to see it. Enjoyed that as always. Have a great afternoon, mate. Smashing up the content, much love. Ah, fuck's sake. It's always a bastard going in on your day off. But sometimes it's just the way it is. But you've enjoyed the stream to this point. And there was only one game to go anyway, so you can always watch it back. Hopefully it'll end in a win. Hopefully I've got you a win here to end the stream. And if I have a loss, I will cry. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the content. Everyone who's watching, especially, of course, Jordan the most because he watches the most. But anyone watching these videos on their whole way through, career modes, rebuilds, Walking Deads, anything, hope you're enjoying the content. If there's any new stuff, suggestions are always welcome. I may not go for it if I don't have the game, but suggestions are always welcome. Except for Minecraft, because I know Jordan's going to put Minecraft now. Although at some point I'll maybe do Minecraft. I get bored inside 10 minutes with Minecraft. It's literally, I start to do stuff, I build a house, I'm like, well, can't be arsed. I literally went on the other day, mined a tree, came off the game because I was bored. It's kind of where I'm at with Minecraft.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Right, off that tangent, we're going back into the game here. And the 100% win rate is on if we're not counting playable highlights. And starting from next episode, because I don't want to wait till next season to do it if it's going to help us this season, we will be going with 5 games per episode and playable highlights will no longer be featured. So the episodes may be slightly longer, but there's no fucking bullshit playable highlights getting in our way. Might be about the same length actually, because 2 playable highlights is probably nearly the same as a actual game. Palacios should be on. Let's try to find a way in here. Marius Thomas, Curtis Mills, Mau Rodriguez, Mills. Thought Sarr was going to be a decoy there, and he nearly was. Just couldn't get round the multiple Newport players there. Oh Jesus Christ! Can I go? Oh, can I go Sutherland, please? About 3 player changes ago. It's a good save from Duncan. Held on well. We are a top scoring team in the league, and we're not the worst defensively, so we'll take that. Second worst, but we don't need to talk about that. Rodriguez. Oh, this kid. Okay. At first, I didn't know what Rodriguez was going to be. But I know he's going to be starting. And that makes me happier. So I wanted one of Rodriguez or Cash to fucking make it through. We're going to get one of them to make it through. Yeah, do you know what? Newport just do score screamers, don't they? Every game you see a Newport screamer. Fantastic. I always see off-round days as Ala, but, you know, just putting in top bins. I don't want to get mad. It's a really good finish. I don't mind. New girl started, so she needs help. Gonna try to rizz her up. And non-harassing way, though. Got to run there and head back home to get ready for my night out. Yeah, that's going to be a long day. Gonzalo's one of the top scorers in the league. I can let it slide a little bit, but at the same time, I just want a clean sheet somewhere.
Newport County goal. Number 10,
There's none in my bedroom, so I'm going to have to fucking get one of those again. For hygiene reasons, I am joking. Can you stop dragging fucking Palacios down, you wankers? Oh God, there's so many fucking defenders in the way. Good save day. Mills trying. Just sitting everyone back. They won the lot. They're going to defend for 76 minutes now, probably. And if I do take playable highlights off, maybe I can get that fucking objective done after going on a 5-win streak. That'd be fantastic. Sar, try to be found. Galloway keeps it alive. He's a centre back now, remember. Don't shoot like that, you fucking melon. That's me talking to myself. I bet we can bring this back. I'm not worried. Gonna keep watching on the Uber. Fair enough. Good by Ojeda, to be fair. Good to lead at something. If Rodriguez could pass the ball, which unfortunately he couldn't, but you know, dreams can't always come true, I suppose. I do miss Contreras already. And if we do lose, I'm going to partly blame it on his departure to his national side for this week. But also, I do trust in Galloway and McDonald enough. I just don't trust in the goalkeeper. That's a fantastic run. If it's onside, Ojeda makes it 1-1. That's an incredible run from Carlos Rodriguez. And Ojeda's asking for a game. He's like, come on, boss, give me something. I give him something. Equaliser. Ojeda, keep telling me, yell at me for games, because you can have him. That run from Rodriguez. The pass from Sar. That was absolute filth. Absolutely filthy pass. Not what you expect from us at all. And Ojeda has an empty net to find, and he does find it. And if he hadn't found it, he'd have been finding his way to a different club. But 1-1 now. Oh, Ojeda, do I need to start using you more, mate? The answer is obviously yes, but Ethan Roberts is so damn good, I can't justify it most of the time. Only had seven appearances for this side. First goal just came today. At least in the league anyway, but I think he might have scored in the cup. Sutherland intercepts that one. It was a stupid pass. And you're playing against the best left back in the league there, trying to get it around him. In rating, if not maybe an ability every time. That's a cracking ball if it works. Sar's through. Oh, good save day. Take the corner. That was a cracking ball from Palacios. Where have we learnt this silky passing from, boys? Should be 2-1, but Sar couldn't quite get the connection properly. He's done it straight at the Newport goalkeeper. But, you know, where has this come from for Hartlepool? We needed this. Maybe about half a season ago. Plus, they're saying, calm down, fellas. Ball going in hopefully towards McDonald. It's gone to Sar instead. Ojeda wins the header. Galloway wanted to pass it back off to Ojeda. Took an extra touch than what it intended to. Now we could be in trouble because now I can't switch to my centre-back. It's not my centre-back, it's Ojeda, I'm pretty sure there that got in. Oh no, it's not. Ojeda's here. Then who the fuck was it? Imposter. It might have been Thomas. Rodriguez into Thomas. Mills. I think Anderson is offside. He's not. And he could find back post to Palacios. Not a bad ball in, but Palacios is small. But I honestly thought Anderson was offside. Newport try to build something here now. Sutherland try to cut it out, doesn't successfully. But Thomas does. We'll bring it away. Ojeda back to Galloway. Ojeda, Anderson's fucking chomping at the bit, man. Like, go for it then, mate. Back into Ojeda. Rodriguez. Oh, can't find Sarr. Thomas coming across very well there, proving why he should still be in this squad. I really wish he was, but Mills and Cochrane. I mean, I could honestly drop Cochrane sometimes. But Mills has come back into his usual form, and he could make it 2-1 here, but it's a good save from Day. Thomas keeps it alive, aims it for Rodriguez, but somehow it decides to miss him despite him being right there. Galloway keeps it alive. Ojeda, Rodriguez, Marius Thomas into Rodriguez. Oh, he doesn't have the fancy feet, and he's a bit tall to kind of be too nimble there. Galloway tries to get across. Oh, bollocks, we bollocks it, didn't we? I have a feeling that we bollocks this. Good save, Duncan. Well, this has been a good game so far. I'm really enjoying this. I've actually enjoyed this episode overall. So if you take out playable highlights, which I might edit out, Smile. In all seriousness, it's been a good episode for form, and we've really kind of turned it around a little bit. The win today would put us just, I believe, 5 points behind Newport, who are in a playoff spot currently. Whether they end the day in a playoff spot's a different matter. But a win today, even a draw today, would help. Anything helps this team. Cracking save. I knew exactly what they were going to do. And I moved Duncan just to make sure they wouldn't go in at the near post. Omar Bogle. Good read by Duncan and a cracking save at the near post. Sarr, the striker, is going short here. Okay. Not sure what the smarts behind that decision, but that's okay. The ball just go through anyway, whether I like it or not. The ball just go through anyway. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. I'll put my defenders in the way, but don't let them actually, you know, put a leg out or intercept it or anything. AI defending is the most unhelpful shit I've had on a video game. There's never been a less important feature. I mean, of course Duncan should be doing better, but there's never been a less important feature than AI defending. You might as well just take it out of the game, to be honest. Because I've never had any of it. Bogle makes it 2-1 Newport. And he's a goal machine as well. He's got 20 this year. Gonzalo with 18, Bogle with 20. No wonder they're fucking winning here. There's 2 goal machines. Although I suppose we do as well, and Rodriguez and Howell. We've also got, I guess we've got 3 technically, and Sarr as well. Can we just strike back immediately, please? I mean, we need some options to be able to do that. And Rodriguez, despite getting around 4 Newport players in that situation, doesn't get anything. Mills gets it back after the tackle from Galloway. Sarr into Rodriguez. It's a cracking little finish, you know. It's a cracking little finish. And goals, goals, goals are the order today. We might not be able to defend, but we sure as hell can attack. And what matters, it's not how many you concede, but how many you score. It's not how I want to hit this at all with Rodriguez, but at the same time, it's worked like a dream. .14th goal of the season for our number 9, slightly behind the strikers of the opposing side. But it does mean a 2-2 draw at the break. With 45 minutes to go. We need something. We need to dig deep here if we're going to win this. Got a 3rd consecutive win. And then to next episode, able to do that win streak objective. So that'd be fantastic if we could do that. Crack and give the neutrals. Absolutely. Forest Green drawing 0-0 with Carlisle and 1-0 up our Wimbledon over Gillingham, which helps as well because Wimbledon aren't a playoff team and Gillingham are. 61 to 39 turns of possession, 6 shots to 5, 2.7 expected goals to 2. I think there's been 5 shots on target from both teams. So I guess at the moment a draw is a correct result, but we're going to be pushing for it. And we've got some men to bring off the bench if we need to. Ojeda doesn't need to be brought off yet, but he's not very happy still. I don't know why he scored. It's not a bitch. We've got some men on the bench. Harry Howell, Roberts, Cochrane, Moffat. Some big names on there that could change the game if we need them. We probably will. Notice I didn't mention Conti. It's crazy his downfall. I don't know how he became so shit so quick. I suppose that's been the case with every goalkeeper. I just hope it's not with Duncan, at least not for a little while. Sarr going to try to find big man Rodriguez. Doesn't quite work. Big man Sarr headers it for himself to pick up. Thought that Marius Thomas might make a move into that space. Didn't. Palacios now Thomas. Mills. Ojeda. Go to Anderson. They're just so defensive. And it just doesn't want to go back to Ojeda for some reason, despite the fact that it's probably smartest ball that could have been played there. Just decides, we're not going to bother actually. Oh, you fuck off now. You fuck off now. Good tackle Galloway, and that should go through to Duncan. Brilliant bit of defending there by Ewan Galloway, who really is this leader when Contreras goes. And even when Contreras stays, I mean, he's a very good defender. Ball through to Rodriguez. Would like to have brought that back and passed it off to Mills there, but the heavy touch from the Peruvian kind of lets down. Tackle by Galloway. We'll just try to keep their strikers contained as much as we can. They've scored one each. And my God, they're on fucking good amount of goals this season. Wonder they're in the playoff race. Rodriguez. Sarr. Oh! Didn't know if that shot would go through, and it nearly went in. They were the save. Twamley coming off for Dodds on the Newport end. I'm just scared for when Arango comes on, our loan player we loaned to Newport, and he goes and bags the winner. I'll scream with anger. Mills. Rodriguez. Nobody gets it. I mean, Rodriguez didn't even jump for it. I'm pretty sure it switched me off of him anyway, so that's probably why. Ojeda to Sarr. That was for Rodriguez that time. Does it want to just not, like, pass it the wrong way, please? Norman versus Sutherland. The one winner there, and the game has decided it's not going to be me. Good save. Offside against Bogle anyway. I just don't understand how I've not made the tackle there with Sutherland. Arango, there he is. Oh, bollocks. Fella, you know, remember who your parent club are. Just remember who your parent club are. This guy's going to be fantastic one day. But at the moment, we need him not to score today, please, because that would be heartbreaking. Especially if he celebrates, the little fucking prick. Anderson to Ojeda. If fucking Arango scores and celebrates, I'm going to go mental. Mills. Rodriguez. One more to Sarr. Nope. And it switches off to Ojeda there for whatever reason. I need to study why player changing is so fucking bollocks. A study we need to do at some point. You can fuck off. Why? I just want to fucking break something. He's gonna go start. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't get it. This game's a fucking pile of shit. I can say everything that's gonna happen before it happens. I've committed McDonald like a moron. But I've got to question Duncan there. I've really got to question Duncan. What is that? Why has he gone down so... He's fucking gone down for the save before Rango's even shot. What the fucking... I hate this game, man. I hate it. I don't understand. Why... I mean, yes, I committed McDonald. I'll take the fucking fault for that. But could someone explain to me why on earth Duncan has gone down for the save before his shot's even been released? Please, Sarr, equalise for me, lad. Oh, for Jesus Christ. Bring on Harry Howell. Sarr, we needed that, mate, for morale. And morale's now gone down the bin. And Ojeda, you've been a good boy today, but we need Roberts. We need a win. We need to start in here. I just want a game where it's like a simple scoreline and not one where we have to fucking, if they score 3, we score 4. I wonder how many goals happen here. It's just bullshit that leads to them. I mean, the defending, I absolutely need to work on. I say that every time, and I probably still won't. But I do need to work on it. But ultimately, the goalkeeping in this game is just fucking ass backwards. Rodriguez into Howell. Immediate goal. Nope, cracking save again. What's it like having a goalkeeper that consistently saves? And the touch from Palacios is very questionable, as in why the fuck has it happened? Sutherland off to Thomas. Rodriguez. Howell, please. No, like, it's funny for a little bit, but you've got to wonder when this game's going to be fair. Good tackle by McDonald. Mills. Howell. Playing the ball, we just can't find that fucking finish. Palacios, Howell, Rodriguez, please. God, man. I tell you, if they had saved that, my day would have been over. I'd have fucking thrown the controller. Time on 5:15. Okay, that's not too bad. Earlier than I thought it was, to be fair. We deserved that. Nelson Bernard, don't think so, unfortunately. Clement, you won't be coming on today because we need a fucking winner, and I don't know. You provided it. Actually, I've just been thinking about it there as I was talking myself through why I'm not making that change. Last time we played Newport, the winner was scored by one Clement Bernard. Now it's got me thinking, will he do it again? Do we bring him on, see if he can do it again? My thought pattern is, oh, you fucking dickhead. That's not my thought pattern, just the record. Thought pattern is, maybe. Lightning can strike twice. I'm going to play for the point. I mean, I guess fair, because you need all the points you can get when you go into a playoff race. But that's why I need to fucking win. Also going to bring on Douglas Moffat. If we do bring on Clement Bernard. Anderson's had a decent game, but he's out of legs, I think. Roberts, fresh runner against tired Newport legs. Needs somebody in the middle. Harry Howell's asking for it. And now it's... You know what, that's fine. I ain't questioning nothing. I ain't saying a word. I'm staying stum. There is no reason why we need to talk about that goal at all. Fact is, the ball's gone in the back of the net. Harry Howell will get the credit as well. And now we don't need to bring on Clement Bernard. Unless, of course, they go 4-all, which ain't beyond the realms of possibility, to be fair. Anderson's looked quite good today. I mean, obviously, we've done a couple of times, but ain't everyone. Why is Galloway just decided to lose the fucking use of his pace there? Good block, McDonald. Corner. Absolute fine. Oh, mate, you know what? Whether we deserve it or not, I won it, and that's all that matters. Today's been a good... If it hadn't been for those playable highlights, man, could have been a different story today. Could have been an actual playoff spot, or at least a bit closer. Roberts, I brought you out there, tackle fella. That block from Anderson there. It was. With his hand as well. We're lucky we don't have penalties, handball things on. Headed away to Mills. Tries to counter but loses the ball. So very much a chance for Newport to make me cry here. And again, if passing's like that, it's going to make me laugh. Howell. Palacios. Run up the fucking side, lad. Right, so we can maybe get a fifth here. If the... Oh, just put the pass in the right direction. Just one time. Just once. Harry Howell could press. Rodriguez is asking for it, please. Wrap this up. There's too many fucking people to take a shot on. Marius Thomas. Oh, there's too many fucking... Oh, bollocks it, man. Mills. Get the ball back for a second try here. Do we just hold on to it and just scumbag the win? I'm not trying to. I'm trying to find a way through this fucking 12-man defence, but... Roberts. Ball in. So as far as Mills, Thomas can't get. Oh, you no. I will get a red card if I have to. Why have I done that with McDonald's? Am I an idiot? Sometimes I wonder. Final chance for Newport. And they've absolutely effed it up. It's 4 wins out of 4 in the actual played games. We've won every game we played the full game of today. So, if I hadn't done the playable highlights, we could have gone 6 straight there. But what an episode, and maybe a turnaround, a late push for playoffs. Harry Howell's a pressing monster, you know. For 5'6", he's a bit of a fucking tank, isn't he? Gets the winning goal today in interesting circumstances, we'll say. Ojeda get the goal for his first start in, you know, years. Rodriguez with a brace as well. And Harry Howell getting a 50-yard screamer for the winner. Watch this. Absolutely fantastic. Roberts does all the work down the wing. And the pass wasn't even meant for Howell. The pass was meant to go edge of the box to Thomas. I have absolutely no idea what the goalkeeper's doing. Wonderful game, wonderful episode. 58-42 in terms of possession, 11 shots to 8, and 4.6 split to goals 2.6. So we did deserve it based off the stats. Without playable highlights, you may have won 6 straight and been up £100 like the stars for playable highlights. Yeah, well, you're lucky this time. Make a bet like that next time. You might not be so lucky. Tom Sam. Rodriguez with a brace and an assist, and a 9. Ojeda with a goal and an 8.5. He had a decent game today, to be fair. We may see more of him, but Roberts, he's just too good. He came on a good game in those last minutes. But Ojeda maybe watched his space. That's all I'm saying. Harry Howell with a goal and assist and an 8.2. And Sarr with the other contribution today, an assist and a 7.5. An interesting game for Duncan in goal today. 6 shots on his goal, 3 saves, 3 conceded. The first one I won't even argue about because it's placed so well, but the other two could have maybe had something done about him, especially the Arango one. Of course, Arango had to fucking score. He's our player, but of course he had to score against us. A goal and 8.3 for Zanzala, a goal and 2 assists for Bogle, and an 8 rating. And the other goal coming from our lone E out there, Jim Arango, who is going to be good. His potential is mad, and I'm happy to keep loaning him out. Just don't score against us next time, please. Goal for him, though, and an assist from Waite. We just had to wait and see what he was going to do. They had a good game in goal, but then eventually just didn't. And the numbers don't add up here. 9 shots in his goal, 6 saves, 4 conceded. I don't really know how the maths is mathed there, but I'm taking the fucking win and I'm running with it. And I don't know where that puts us at the end of today. Probably 13th. We're sending out for that last game, so I'll rewatch it in full later. Have a great afternoon, mate. See you next stream. Have a good day, mate. Hopefully you enjoy work and your night out. And don't be hungover tomorrow too much. Or maybe do, I guess. It's up to you. Rodriguez is... I don't know what's changed with him. But he's fucking found his way to being good. And I like it. I like it a lot. This team has found its way to be good itself. And with the eradication of playable highlights starting next episode, more episodes per season, but 5 games per episode, fully played as well. I think that might be the right move to make. Because with 4 wins on the bounce, when we're playing the games, and 2 losses which should have been draws on the playable highlights, I'd argue that we are very much in contention for nabbing a playoff spot if we can keep his form up. That's if we can keep the form up, obviously. Currently in 14th, 51 points. And you might think, yeah, 51 points, you're not going to get there. You look up, and it's only a 4... Everyone else dropped points. So it's actually only a 4-point gap. It's 4 points between us and playoffs. Now, I'll say it again. Auto's probably gone. Title definitely gone. I think mathematically we can't get a title if we wanted to. We can't. But a late charge here isn't out of the question. Goal difference, we need to really work on. I say defending, really need to work on goalkeeping. But I don't see why we can't make a play for playoffs in the coming episodes. I don't see why we can't get in there. If we're going to eradicate playable highlights and we'll go into 5 games per episode, what's stopping us? Only a 4 point gap. It may look bleak because of the league positioning, but the goal difference is not the worst. Not the best, obviously, but not the worst. If the goal difference does cost us, I'll be a little bit pissed, but at the same time, it's. You can really have -5 in a playoff spot, can you? Or whatever we're on. What are we on? -2. So I won't really lose my rag that much, but ultimately, at the end of the day, when all's said and done, we've got 4 points to catch up to Newport, to catch up to a playoff spot. Forest Green do have that game in hand, and if they do win that, they've got to 57 points and nab that spot, which is absolutely fine, because it just means a bit more of a climb. But I fully think we can do this, you know. If we're getting rid of playable highlights, which I think I might, it's very much on here. And the manager rate's been fluctuating here. We're up to a healthy 68 now. With 3 wins on the bounce, if we can beat the next 2 teams, which are Harrogate and Stevenage, which I don't think either of them are really doing much. Harrogate might be. Harrogate aren't. Harrogate are one of the worst. 23rd. Stevenage, I think, are in the conversation. They're only a point ahead of us. So if we beat Harrogate and Stevenage, not only do we get that objective done, where we have to get a 5-win streak, we may be sitting comfy back in the playoffs. It's been a difficult season because we were in the playoffs to start with, having a good all season that we fell so far in our faces that it wasn't even real. But this episode has clawed back some of those points, and if it hadn't been for those playable highlights being so bullshit, given both teams that we played against penalties, a point each out of those games would have had us in 11th. Now, I'm no mathematician, but if we were 11th on 53 points, would have only been a win off playoffs. There is still a lot to play for in this season, and I'm happy to go all the way for it. 5 games next episode, though. We will go with the new format. So if you see one less game, that's why. So Harrogate at home, Stevenage away, Grimsby at home, Burton away, and Cambridge at home. So the first 3 of those, winnable. Which is fine, because we only need to win 2 to get the objective done. Burton and Cambridge. They may not be as doable. Because Burton, I believe, are in that 3rd place spot. They're in that last place for the autos right now. And I know Cambridge are in the 7th, or in the top 7, aren't they? I say I know, I don't know at all. I think they're in the top 7. Well, there you go. They are in the top 7. We've got Burton 3rd, Cambridge 2nd. We play 2 of the 3 automatic promoted teams currently as the league stands. Next episode. So that'll be a bit of a difficult one. But if we can get results against Harrogate, Stevenage, and the 3rd team that I've forgotten, but I will go check just now. I'm trying to remember it before I get there. I don't remember it at all. Grimsby. If we can beat those 3 teams, starting our next episode, healthy position, very healthy position, even if we do drop points to Burton and Cambridge, which is wholly realistic, to be honest, and probable at the same time. So that ends today's episode on a very good note. And again, the playable highlights, I think they've run their course. Because at first, they were just trying to get us through to get some points with the shit team we had. But now we're building a bit of a good team. The team's coming together. This isn't obviously a starting 11. But the team that we do want is coming together. And I think, as we go, we'll obviously have to get rid of Sutherland if we don't get promoted. But if we do get promoted, he might get a reprieve at Hartlepool should he want it. But ultimately, the season's really up and up now. We've gone from 38 points, not really a chance. I think it was like 12 points off the playoffs, to now 51 points or 50 points, something around that ilk. And now firmly in that playoff race again. Take a look at the stats then. Top 5 only, and then we'll read our players, of course, as well. McDonald on 21, Bogle on 20 for Newport. I should say McDonald playing for Gillingham with those 21 goals. Barrow have Gordon, who's on 19, Zanzala on 18 again for Newport. They seem to have two very good strikers. So do we, though, so I'm not confused. I'm not concerned. I'm just point out. Rodney, the 5th placed man for Rochdale. He's also on 18 goals. Our top scorer in there, only one behind that top 5. Howell on 17 now in 30 appearances. Does have a striker's instinct. 15 for Rodriguez in 35 appearances. And Sarr won't be on here yet. Mills nearly makes it, but not quite. And Messi isn't even on here either, so it's not too bad. Rodriguez running off with the assist, 17 now in 35 for the Peruvian. But Bogle there on 12 for Newport. And the rest of the top 5, Gillingham have Nichols, and then we've got Roberts and Howell for ourselves. And clean sheets we don't want to talk about. I just want to say as well, Sarr has more assists than Messi in less appearances. 6 assists for Sarr in just 9 appearances. Messi has 5 assists in 38 appearances. I know who my goal is. Mitov, a top clean sheet holder with 12 for Cambridge, 10 for McGillivray for Burton, Evans with 10 for Walsall, and Turner with 10 for Gillingham. Ollie and Burge as well with 9 for their respective clubs of Carlisle and Northampton. And we probably won't be in here because we suck with clean sheets. But that's okay. As long as we're improving, we ain't complaining. So taking a look at the squad hub then. How are the stats looking? Top appearance makers, Sutherland and Mills now just on 41 because we did drop Roberts to give Ojeda a game. Rightfully so as well. It worked out quite well for Ojeda. Goals go to Howell with 20 goals this season in 34 appearances. Rodriguez on 17, Mills on 12 for midfield. Jones with 7 for Wimbledon. 7 for Murillo. Sarr's come in brilliantly. 5 goals for him in just 9 appearances as well. 5 for Roberts, 4 for Orango for Newport. One of those coming against us today. Crying emoji. 3 for Palacios, 3 for Bernard, 3 for Cochrane, 1 each for Ojeda, Humphreys, and Thomas. And looking at the assists column, it is Carlos Rodriguez who's kind of clear on the assists now. Might be kind of clear in terms of growth this year as well. 18 assists, 11 for Harry Howell, 9 for Roberts, 6 for Mills, 6 for Sarr, 5 for Palacios, 4 for Cochrane, 3 for Jones at Wimbledon, 3 for Wood, 2 for Watkins at Mansfield, 2 for Sutherland, 2 for Thomas, 2 for Moffat, 2 for Ramon Murillo, and 1 assist from Alan Humphreys. So that will wrap up today's episode. News stories to end it. Rodriguez nets brace as Hartlepool grab win over Newport. Rodriguez got his name on the score sheet for Hartlepool United in their 4-3 win against Newport County. France beat Italy. Spain beat rivals, whoever the fuck they were. Oh, Germany, there you go, you can see it. England beat Australia, and Hartlepool and Harrogate will be their games to kick off next episode. Both teams looking to win. I believe this was a playable highlight the first time around. So what's going to happen is there won't be any more playable highlights. It could be a win for us. And no breaking news, it looks like. I thought it said Bayern interest in Cancelo then. I was like, oh yeah. But it wasn't that. Well, that's going to end another episode of Hartlepool Career Mode. Honestly, was dreading doing this today because I just, after the last episode, I couldn't really be arsed. But it's gone right. Apart from the playable highlights, it's gone really well. And it means, just one more look at this again, just because I'm happy with how it's gone today. We're only 8 points off or 8 places, only 4 points off a playoff spot. So it is very much still on for Hartlepool to potentially snag a promotion this year. May not be possible, but the opportunity is there. Whether it's the right decision to try and get promoted season 2 will remain to be seen. But it's still on, and that's what matters. And even more what matters is if we do go up, we get to keep our beautiful captain, at least for another season, until he outgrows us again. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one, and I will see you Potentially tonight for some Fall Guys. We'll see. By the time this episode goes up, I'll probably already have started streaming Fall Guys. So click the Twitch link in the description if you want to come and have a little gander at that. Saturday, which is tomorrow, of course, if all goes well and I don't have anything to do much tomorrow, Valencia Rebuild Part 1. Probably a Part 1. It might be one part. We'll see, but definitely Part 1. Definitely Valencia Rebuild as well. Sunday won't be any video, and Monday we'll be back on this grind, trying to claw back any chance at promotion that we can get. But I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoy your weekend as well, and I will see you very, very soon for the next content on this channel. Peace.